Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call 800-633-5533. 800-633-5533. That's 800-633-5533.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Reinventing Retirement, Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mackin. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning, Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just going to wing it? There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern bite like on the 10-pound test. Success, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, wounds from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
I think I'm going to shave my head at the Halloween party. I think I'm going to shave my head live on stage.
Why your head?
I'm just over the hair, dude. I'm over it. I think women go through this at some point, but it's just the last like 3 mornings. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with all this stuff on my head?
Do you know what I immediately get when you said that? What you would look like? If you had to guess, who do you think you would
Like
look?
another person?
Yeah, a famous person.
Hold on.
Just go with the face stuff.
Just the face.
Yeah, don't.
Is it Seth Rogen?
No.
Is it Jonah Hill? Oh.
It's a Big Show, dog. You just look like I thought about you with that. And I go, you'd be the Big Show.
Dude, how about you just showed me a picture with the Big Show and Shawn Michaels. Dude, Shawn Michaels shaving his head was one of the most disturbing things to ever happen in planet Earth.
Yes.
He's one of those guys that should have just held on to it until the end of time.
Yes.
Like, that was mortifying to
It's
see.
like seeing James Harden shave a beard. You go, why? Why?
So sad,
Why?
dude. It's so sad. And somewhere along the line, Shawn Michaels quite possibly my favorite wrestler of all time. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking trash about him. Somewhere along the line, he just got the laziest eye of all time. Like he's got one eye looking somewhere and the other. Shout out to the Heartbreak Kid.
And it's not like droopy. It's not like he had a stroke one day. And we never really.
I think they say it did happen in the ring. I think somebody kicked him in the face and just knocked his eye loose.
I thought that was his thing. Sweet chin music.
Yeah, no, he got chinned. He got the not so sweet eye music on that day. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. That man is Dizzy. You might have been hearing him for the last couple hours with JP. Thank you, JP and Monica. I don't say that enough for a great lead in. You want to hit us up? You want to get on the phone lines? We'd love to hear from you. We're going to give away some prizes in this first segment. 800-771-1025. Social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. X and Instagram are great spots. I was really on a run there with Instagram for a bit. I'm still posting more than I ever have before. So hit us up there. And then obviously we love it when you watch live. The Vroom Vroom Room is a go. All you got to do is go to YouTube, look up 102.5 The Bone. You'll see Senning Show live. Click on it, and then you're in the mix. Not in the mix like that, but you're in the mix in the room. Judge Juicy, JoJo will join us at 2 o'clock today. I've got some fun questions and thoughts. If you ever thought to yourself, if you've heard us talk about these jabronis that are constantly hitting her up and sending her DMs and sending her text messages, if you ever thought, if I could only get a word in with JoJo, I could win her over, today is your day.
Oh, I love this.
Because we're going to let you, dude, the simple idea was going to be shoot your shot, but for some reason that just didn't feel Senning Show enough. So we're going to let you shoot your juice at 2 o'clock and see if you can make JoJo feel anything when she's in studio with us today.
I like that. I like that. So it's going to be like, do you want to give away any of it?
No, well, there's not much to give away. It's going to be rapid fire.
Okay,
it's going to be rapid fire, men or women for that matter.
I wasn't sure if you were going to go open mic with it and let them.
Oh, we could do some open mics.
Yeah.
We could do either way. I think the problem with the open mic is sometimes it's just tough to get to all of them because if you want to peek behind the scenes, you got to click 15 buttons and do all sorts of things. So the Juice will join us at 2 o'clock. There were many different things I wanted to touch on. Immediately, something I wanted to talk about yesterday, 2 people actually that stopped by Wild Fork that I wanted to at least acknowledge. There was a dude that came up, and Diz, I'm glad you were there when he was there because he rolled up and he said, I just had to stop. I knew you guys were here. I just had to come up here. And he went on this very heartfelt tirade. I don't want to call it a tirade, but a heartfelt, expose on his emotions where he said, I just got to tell you. He goes, I work all day long and I work really hard. He said something about 1 o'clock when your intro comes on. It just makes me feel like everything's going to be okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And he said it just makes me know I'm going to get through my day and that everything's going to be okay. And something about that, I don't know if he's the only man on planet Earth who feels that way, but something about his comments really read. Hear the intro hit. It makes him a little tingly and knows you're in for at least a hell of a 3-hour ride. Secondly, I wanted to mention him yesterday, but we got to give a big shout out to Clarence, who found himself to the Wild Fork because he saw the you never know how people start listening to a station.
Yeah.
He saw a guy on Facebook with a Bone hat on, and he thought the hat was cool, so he added the Bone to his presets, and then by nothing more than chance, he happened to be driving by the Wild Fork, saw the station that he just started listening to, so he stopped, and it was so great because I was trying to, just conjure up all the good vibes I could for him because he was wearing a Lightning shirt, and we were giving away Lightning tickets, and he actually got drawn and won Lightning tickets. So, Clarence, if you're anywhere out there, I hope you're listening, and I hope that you haven't turned off the station already now that you actually get to hear what we're up to. But I did want to give a shout-out to those gentlemen right off the get.
Yeah, a couple things. One, I would say your intro is probably in the top 3 ever to play in the Bone.
Whoa!
And I don't mean disrespect when I say Kevin's was just so good.
It really
it was like
is.
a sing-along. Like, I love that. But yours is, I would say it's second for me.
Dude, that is, oh, man. I wonder if we could even find that. It cut me off a piece because I feel like once you start singing
it's the Soul Brother Kevin Show. We on the radio, 102.5 The Bone. How I to play?
Yeah, dude, I used to hear that every day pulling out of here, and it would get stuck in my head until the end. I mean, to be able to create your own song and it resonates so much was very, very cool. That's high praise, and it means a lot just because it just that song has been a song that I've loved forever, and when this happened and I knew this show was going to be a thing, I'd been thinking about it for years. That was going to be the song. So
it fits so well with you, and I think that's why. And with the added little quotes and movies, lines and stuff, it's perfect for me.
Yeah. So
in the chat,
came out
as it's going, every day someone's saying, "No, he's gay, he's blind," or but they go real fast and real left, like they quote it. Yeah. It's memorable.
It sticks with people, and it has stuck with people, and that means a lot. I have to say, to everybody out there who works at a job where your job is to be in and out of meetings every day, God bless you, because I had, and this is not has nothing to do with the people that we work with, because we're lucky and I love all the people we work with. But damn, man, if you're somebody who is probably specifically working from home and you're in and out of like Zoom meetings all day, God bless you. May you just find peace and goodwill through all your days, because, man, This morning I had 2 meetings, and I mean, they were important, and we figured some things out, and we got exciting stuff coming up. But man, just being in those meetings and everybody's talking, and you got little boxes here and boxes there, and people talking over each other, and it's very, very outside of the norm for me. And I don't know if stressful is the word, but I just wanted to take a tip of the cap to those people who work in offices and have to deal with meetings all day, because they're not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever be corporate
Oh my God.
dizzy and do all that type of stuff, because it would just drive me insane. And like my pops is the exact opposite. He's corporate man.
He's in those all day.
He's in the meetings. He's in conference things. You know, he'll be like, "Oh, I can't talk for these 3 hours because I have meetings all day in these hours." I'm like, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's what my wife does all day. It's just meetings. She's like, sometimes she'll show me her calendar, and like she won't have a moment but meetings all day. And for those people out there, we're here for you. I hope you keep us open to the YouTube, tab on the side, so you can at least check in on the real world. So people are calling in. I'm hoping one of them is intro guy and one of them is Clarence. Let's find out. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Not Clarence, it's Brian. Sorry,
Brian. What's up?
What's up? I got a suggestion for the mix on Friday.
Okay, I'm taking
Why
suggestions.
don't you do a contest for local DJs? There's a lot of good DJs, and have them, if they win the contest, come in. If you like their music, have them played underneath you. That frees you up.
That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad idea, and I think maybe there's so many moving parts to. That's a decent idea. There's so many moving parts to have an actual DJ and timing it in and out of what we're trying to do at the same time. What I think could work is that if local DJs wanted to put together a mix that understood what we were trying to do, the music we were trying to play, and they put together a 30-minute mix, and then every week we could say, hey, local DJs, this is, DJ Tornado or whoever it may be on that week, and then, we don't have to have equipment and going in and out and having to worry about all that. But I think you're onto something there, Brian. I think I like it.
I like your idea of evolving it to what you just said. I think a great jumping off point would be having someone like Ian who understands what we're doing here, kind of give us the first one and set the tone of like, this is what we're expecting.
This is what we're
build
looking
on
for.
this. Yeah.
If you know the mix, then you know the mix. Senning Show, what's up? You're live on the air.
Hey, John, Dizzy, how you doing today?
What up?
Hey, man, I got to go. You were talking about your intro. That one part of your intro where the lady says, that's okay, don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog ear.
Yeah.
I try to find that Adam Sandler
that is
CD on Spotify.
It's not. Well, the problem is that they I've talked about this before, and I don't know if it's just because he distanced himself from the real raunchy skits or what it is, but all of the skits are gone off of the Adam Sandler CDs on Spotify and Amazon. Like, you can find the CD, the albums, but all of the skits, the Do It For Mama, the GOAT, all of them have been pulled off of it. So if you just go to YouTube and look up Do It For Mama, then that is the easiest way you'll be able to find it and listen to it.
Well, that favorite one, mine was always the GOAT. That was, when that came out, that was just absolutely hilarious. One of the best ones. And, of course, the beating of the janitors, the beating of the, all that stuff was great, too.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
But, man, I heard you were talking about your intro, and I remember that, and I was like, oh, man, I was going to look for it, and there's only like 7 of the 20, like you said. Yeah. All the good ones are gone.
It's got to be on YouTube if anybody's looking for it. There's no way we can play much, but.
Man, that one was huge.
Hugo.
Jackknife.
That was a dud, Jimmy.
Have you heard this in its entirety before?
No.
Lunchtime, kids.
All right.
I made some jelly sandwiches and sliced up.
I'm just gonna.
We tried.
I knew it was coming. That was just for you. I just wanted you to. That is literally the whole. That's the whole sketch.
It's just a skit of him in a pool.
Well, no. So that's the mom. The mom is there, and then just everything she says, she's just telling her kids to play with their blanket balls. Like, that's just the whole thing. Is he's just like repeatedly just the whole. It's like, how long is it? It's 5 minutes of just everything the kids say. The mom's like, well, why don't you just sit over there and play with your balls for mama? It's that simple. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What's up?
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. I agree with that guy that stopped by at Wild Fork, man. You guys make my day.
Thank you.
I can't wait till 1 o'clock, and I'm in Orlando, and we have
damn.
but you got you guys smoke anything we have here.
Wait, who are we competing with over there? Let's put our nuts on their face. I think I do know who we're competing with, and I do like the guy. I used to listen to him a bunch when I lived in Orlando, and I think our good buddy Just Call Mo appears on their show and is friends with them. So I don't really want to put my nuts on their face. But is it the junkie?
He does.
Is it the junkie?
It's the junkie.
Yeah,
but he does. How does Mo do any attorney work when he's always on the radio?
He's always shaking and moving. I don't know if the man sleeps, but he definitely does a lot of radio and a lot of other things. He's a Renaissance man, if you will. One of the meetings, by the way, that we had this morning, bright and early, was in regards to the Halloween downtown St. Pete Bone takeover that is taking place this Friday. So if you have not made your plans, you need to make your plans. It's going to be a hell of a night. I will tell you, I put out a feeler this morning with Mayor Pete. Pete is the man, Pete Bolin. He's a big figure in St. Pete, and he owns multiple businesses, including the Galley, where we'll be from 7 to 9. And I said, hey, is there any way we can do something special with Rumplemints? Like, could we run a Rumplemints special, or could we do anything? And we've got something planned. I'll tell you that. If you want to be a part of the Rumplemints toast, I think it's going to be it's not going to be an expensive shot, and I don't want to say too much, but I will. I talked to Pete this morning and told him about the Rumplemints idea, and he is fully on board. I'll just say that much. So I think we're going to shoot for like 7:45, 7:50-ish. That would allow everybody, if you're trying to hit multiple spots, to say hi to the Calta crew first, make it over to the Galley for everybody to do a Rumplemint shot right around 7:45, 7:50.
I will say this: you mentioned people are going to want to do shots with us and whatever. If you really want to be in the mix with this Rumple stuff, Trump is Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
And we will get you involved.
Oh, dude, a real Rumple. Yeah. Rumpelstiltskin is if you show up as Rumpelstiltskin, we got your Rumpleman shots all night long.
All night long.
And you're being wheeled out of there.
Yes.
At this point, I'm more concerned about just maintaining through the night, because I mean, from 7 to 9, it's going to be balls to the walls at the Galley, and people will be buying drinks and buying shots, and I know we're going to be partying. And then we need to also, you need to make it to Where's Jubes to be with the crew, with JP and Monica. And obviously the night goes on with Drew and Mo at the Emerald, and ultimately the final resting place for Pitbull Toddler. So we're going to have to pace ourselves just a little bit, but I hope everybody is making plans. I'm sure there's still rooms available in and around downtown St. Pete if you want to make a night of it. Great city to be able to, you wake up Saturday morning a little hungover, get some coffee, go sit by the water, make a whole event out of it. So this Friday night, the takeover of downtown St. Pete. I'm very, very excited, and I hope everybody is coming out.
I'm excited to see the hour of Pitbull Toddler. Or hour and a half. I know it's up in there. Don't know.
Hour and a half. Hour and a half. I heard it's an hour and a half. Dude, I completely forgot about this until right when the show started. And strange things happening in my neighborhood is, it's a bit of a storyline on the show here. This one outside of the norm, though. Dude, I don't know where you were last night at around, I don't even know what time it was. It had to be, got home around 5, like a little after 5. We didn't get rain in St. Pete, but we got they weren't really, but like hurricane force winds, strong ass winds. I was out walking, Brody, and all of a sudden, like all hell is breaking loose. And I'm walking back up my road, and out of freaking nowhere, all of the transformer boxes up on the power line start sparking. Next thing you know, an electric power line comes down.
Oh my God.
Into a palm tree, and the whole top of the palm tree burst into flames. And all I can think is, dude, it hasn't rained in 3 weeks. This whole neighborhood's going to burn down.
Yeah.
Like all of these trees are going to burn down. So I'm like standing there looking at it like, what the hell do I do? Did not even get a chance to truly be caring, because as soon as I stood there for a second, a lady and her husband ran out of their house. Their backyard was like on fire. So they ran out of their house with their baby, and they were like on the phone with 911. They're like, there's a tree in our backyard and the grass is on fire in our backyard. And shout out to St. Petersburg Fire Department, because they were there in like 2 minutes and put the fire out. But like half our neighborhood was out of power, and there was a big ass fire in the trees for a minute. It was
2 things. Crazy you didn't get any footage of this, but I get you don't walk with your phone.
I didn't
really.
have my phone.
Yeah,
I did not have my phone. Trust me, it crossed my mind.
Second thing is, I'm surprised you didn't like try to run the other way or something, because that happens to me. I go, oh my God, this is Final Destination. This is death. It's coming for me, literally.
I was kind of far away. Like I wasn't in a true danger zone.
Okay,
like there was a road in a row of houses in between me and the power lines that started exploding. But it was just in my head when I saw that first tree go on fire. All I could think was, it's so dry out here. Like, this is going to catch all the other trees on fire, and we're just going to be burnt to the ground. But man, we would be remiss if we didn't mention what's going on as we speak. Hurricane Melissa is making landfall in Jamaica, and this could go down. You know, sometimes it takes them a minute or a couple days or weeks to really know how bad it is, but this is right now quite possibly the worst hurricane out of the Atlantic ever.
Yeah.
Like, there was one other one, I think it was in 1935.
Yeah.
And
since they started charting, I heard.
Yeah. So this just continued to get stronger and stronger, and then once it leaves Jamaica, it's going to get stronger again, and then it's going to hit Cuba. So we are very lucky and very blessed that this didn't decide to take a trek up into the Gulf, and instead it feels weird to celebrate weather while people are losing everything. But it's going to get very chilly in the next couple days, and I think for Halloween it's going to be beautiful, which is such a gift to be able to be out and all dressed up, and we'll be gallivanting and walking the streets of St. Pete with a nice chill in the air. Dude, a high of 68. I saw a low like 48. So, I mean, it might be, if I'm guessing, at night when we're out and about, you'll be wanting that Rumplemans to keep you warm, because I think it's going to probably be in the 50s. So it's a perfect night to get a little cozy and get some fall vibes and come hang out on a Friday night. But shout out to everybody in Jamaica. I think this is going to go down as a very, very catastrophic natural disaster in the history of Earth.
Yeah, it's scary. I know I got some people out there, and I'm praying for them. I know I mentioned this on JP show, and you probably are friends with Mumsy's Caribbean Cuisine. It's he's a listener.
I know of them. I know of them. Yeah.
He plays all. We're playing. the whole time
I've seen his truck before. Yeah.
So you got to, heart goes out to people like that who are going to be affected by this and their family, man.
And they're saying nobody's leaving. Like, I know that it's a different way of life there. Not everybody can go to high ground or get out of there at all. But it does worry you when you see that there's that many people that are going to be stranded there.
I talked to one of my homies out there, and he said what all we've done is went and got one of these barrels that we actually send to the States, and like family sends a bunch of stuff back in this barrel for us. He goes, we've put all the prized possessions and stuff that we don't want to lose in it, and we're strapping it to this big tree.
Oh my God.
And we're just hoping it doesn't leave, and that we'll at least have that.
That's insane. If you want to load up the phone lines, I want to give away some stuff here before we take our first break. Diz sent along this list yesterday that really caught my eye, because it's been well documented that some of my favorite meals are actually what other people probably consider struggle meals. So we're going to do this under the, what do I call it? The Roger and JP Memorial Rules, which we've got a list here. And if you hit us with something from the list, a bounty of sorts, which I heard you guys did the top 10 yesterday. That was fun. If you mention it before we get to it on the list, or yours is just that good, then we'll hook you up with the prize. We've got tailgate passes. We've got Monster Jam passes, TSO, and tickets to see Bret Michaels and Tesla. And all you got to do is give us your struggle meal, which I think like a struggle meal is different for different people, because some people, like, they're just so broke that it's all that they had. I think that's what a struggle meal really is. I mean, I think for other people, it's just those snacks that you had on hand that were easy, that weren't super impressive. And I'm going to run through a couple here. Dude, out of all the food that I eat, and I like a lot of food and a lot of weird food and a lot of cheap food, I've never had this in my life. Cream of wheat with a big pat of butter. You ever had cream of wheat?
I don't even think I've eaten cream of wheat.
It's not oatmeal. It's like, I'm looking at it and it looks somewhere like between mashed potatoes and grits. But I personally have never had cream of wheat in my entire life. Cream of wheat with a big pat of butter is on the list. Dude, sleeper. To me, this isn't a struggle meal. This is an underrated at-home delicacy. They call them poverty nachos, which is when you literally just take tortilla chips and shredded cheese and throw it in the microwave for a minute. Like, that's a sleeper delight right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a poverty meal. I think that's just like you're making the most out of, like, you don't want to go buy nachos, so you go, I could kind of make it at home, and you make it. I don't think it's necessarily a struggle meal.
These also could be dubbed after school snacks, because a lot of these things on the list are things that we would have either for breakfast when we were in a hurry, or when we got home from school and we were trying to we were trying to just whip something up quick. The poverty nachos did get me thinking, and I get a lot of, like, in my Facebook reels or whatever they're called, I get a lot of like authentic Mexican food being prepared. It'll be like an abuela, like making tortillas and like all this crazy. Like last night, for example, I started getting fed all of these videos of something, I don't even know how to say it, but pretty much what it was they take a bag of Doritos and they cut it in half, and then they pretty much make like street corn on top of the Doritos.
Okay.
So they take the corn and then like the mayo and the seasonings and all of that and make it right on the Doritos. But I believe that the Mexican folk, the Latinos, have the best struggle meals, because that is like a struggle meal legit would be like a fresh made tortilla struggle meal. I just think that the Mexicanos, from the barrio, they really have the best struggle meals. So phone lines are full. I imagine people are feeling inspired.
Yeah, I feel like, it's not just the Mexicans. I mean, Caribbean people have a lot of meals that, like, we think are like, oh my God, what a nice little dish. Where over there, like, this is a struggle meal.
Yeah, that's what we were eating because it's all we had.
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Robert, how's it going?
Robert, what's up, dude?
No, not much. My struggle meal was toast with butter and sugar.
Dude, that
and
is
sugar.
Oh yeah.
I've never
dude.
put sugar on it unless it's like cinnamon toast.
Dude, we used to do. So there was cinnamon sugar, like we would do cinnamon sugar toast, but the other one was peanut butter sugar toast. That was probably one of our most served breakfasts around the house, where you toast the bread, hit it with peanut butter, and then you sprinkle a little sugar on it. Money.
Nice little upgrade to it.
Money.
I like that. Yeah.
I got to try the peanut butter one.
Yeah. That deserves a prize, because there's a couple different variations of toast on the list. What was your name again, dude? Robert, I got you. Hold on, let me make a little note here of your line, and I got you, buddy. Just hang tight, would you? This sounds like this is just me generalizing people, but something that would have been prepared. I think it's probably more Indian based on the name, but similar things probably in Trinidad. The mujadara, which is lentils, rice, onions, and olive oil over rice. Which I would imagine there are many different variations of snacks like that in Trinidad, where it's just like some veggies or something.
Yeah, palau, that's a major one. It was just rice, beans, stewed chicken. Yeah.
Palau.
Yeah.
Palau.
Yeah.
Palau. That's also what the ladies say to their men, so they don't make a baby inside them.
Yeah.
Palau. Oh, daddy, palau. Yeah.
Give me some sweet rice.
Oh, daddy, palau. Oh, I'm so close. Palau. Senning Show. That looks yummy. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this? Cody, what up?
Hey, my wife and I, when we're short on money and we need a good go-to meal, it's actually become like one of our favorite meals. It's a green pepper, an onion, sausage, yellow rice, and olives. And it is fantastic.
That I like the sound of that. It's bordering on too bougie for a struggle meal. Yeah, I think the presence of peppers and olives. What kind of olives are you using? I'm a big olive guy.
Just the green ones with the little red pimentos in them. But you can get the meal. Why it's our struggle meal is you can get the meal. It'll serve you 2 meals for 2 days.
Oh no, I lost you. I think the universe could tell that I wasn't going to give you a prize, so I just decided to ditch you. Dude, there's something on here that dude, I don't know if somebody was going to say this, but if you know, I've been waging a war against this dish pretty much ever since I've been on the radio, because my wife loves it. Like if I'm having a dinner that is like just does not include her because she doesn't eat meat, if I'm like, tonight I'm doing a steak and a baked potato, she will automatically say, well, I'm doing tuna casserole.
Yep.
And it's people, her whole family loves it. I know Drew loves it. You like it, or you?
I mean, I could stand it. I wouldn't pick it out, but if someone put it on my plate, like if I went to a family thing or whatever, they put it on my plate, I'll eat some of it.
I will never, I'm a broken record on this, but I will just never understand. I will never be able to grasp this society's fascination and love for canned tuna. Like, it is the rankest smelling, looking. I just, let alone you're like, hey, this is cool. I have a fish in a can. What could make it better? Let's put it with cheese and creamy soup with noodles and bake it for an hour. Like, it's just, I can understand why people like certain foods. Tuna, and even more so tuna casserole, will be one that I'll never be able to vibe with. I'll never get you people.
We are definitely divided on that in the sense that, like, there's not many things that cheese doesn't make better to me.
Yeah, except tuna.
For you.
Well, I would say to me, for the most part, and I could be swayed with a perfect kind of sandwich, but I don't think that cheese and fish are partners. I don't think that cheese belongs on fish. Like, if I got a grouper Reuben or something and add some Swiss cheese, maybe, but never would I go out of my way to be like, yeah, let's smother that fish in some cheese. That sounds nice.
No, you're not completely wrong. There is a lot of fish where you're like, well, why would you put cheese with that? Yeah.
Cheese. Dude, there's one on here that I'm holding on to only in the hopes that somebody will say it, but it's dude, I ate a lot of this growing up as well. And honestly, I need to start eating more of it. But let's see if somebody will mention it. Take 2 more calls. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Will.
Will, what up?
Hey, how about toast, mayo, and Spam?
Oh, I don't know if Spam is on the I'll tell you, I'm going to give it to you, even though it's not on the list. But I will say that it is close to something that is, and that's the fried bologna sandwich.
Okay.
Which I never, dude. We ate a lot of bologna sandwiches growing up.
Yeah.
Never ever did we fry up the bologna.
Yeah.
Like but now that I'm into the pork roll and I eat all that, people are always like, oh, it's the same thing as bologna. We just never fried up the bologna.
My dad does, but not me at all. He
the
was
bologna?
a big bologna fryer, and I always used to be like, damn, what is he doing?
Yeah, I think it might be good, and I just missed the boat on it. What was your name again, dude?
Will,
all right, I got you. I'll hook you up with something, buddy. Thank you for hanging tight. The one that's on the list that we're not going to chance to get to, that I don't know if it was like we just didn't have buns or if it was just the way that it was, dude. Hot dogs and white bread.
Oh yeah,
dude. No bun, just hot dog on a piece of bread as your bun. That was a staple. We probably ate more hot dogs on bread than we did hot dogs on buns.
And what's the biggest issue with it? That it is it because it soaks up the stuff too much that people don't like? Because there's not really a difference in that sliced bread and the hot dog bun.
That's
you know
actually
what I mean?
a good point. I do think something about like the outer layer of a hot dog bun maybe offers a little more
like
protection for juices. But I mean, how much damn juice? You also eat a hot dog so fast. There's barely enough time for all that juice to soak up. Hot dog on a white bread is pretty damn good. I'm gonna rapid fire the rest of these before we go to break. Hold on, let me go back. Saltines with butter. No, that's a struggle. Man.
Yeah, it is.
That's like I'm living under a bridge. I'm sorry. If you ate that a lot in your life, I do apologize. This, an OG, and again, not a struggle meal for me. This is a good day for me. SpaghettiOs with meatballs.
Get out of here.
Right out of the can.
Disgusting.
Dude, those meatballs in the SpaghettiOs can, so good, dude.
They're not even meatballs.
Dude, I think
they're
are.
like chipmunk cheeks.
No, dude. I think it's Wagyu. I think it's Wagyu beef, and they've just been lying to us all this whole time. Bean burritos is very delightful. I love a bean and cheese burrito to this day.
That's just a snack to me.
Yeah,
that's not because there's some of these you mentioned. They're just kind of after school snacks. That's just an after school snack. That's not like a Hot Pocket level, but it's still good.
But I think if you were living like in a legit Latino community, you probably keep a nice Tupperware full of like beans of some sort and tortillas on deck. So you just get home and it's like boom, you're good to go. Peanut butter and sliced banana on toast. That's kind of like a variation of the one we already talked about with the peanut butter toast. Beanies and weenies. Never had beanie weenies. Never like we would eat baked beans, but I never
mixed the two. Yeah,
that one passed me by. PBJ, Old Faithful, can't be beat. Tomato sandwiches with salt, pepper, and mayo. Dude, we used to eat a lot of tomato growing up. Tomatoes were in the Midwest. No disrespect to any tomato farmers that are listening. Tomatoes are just so much better up north in the summer. Like it's tough for me to find
soil they grow in.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just the environment or the change of the seasons, But I ate so many more tomatoes growing up than I do now. Tomato sandwiches, pasta with butter. That's like a kid's meal.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids eat that. The Spam, egg, and rice, which we already kind of touched on. Mac and cheese, staple. Kids love it. Ramen, of course.
Yeah, just snacks.
Fried egg sandwich. Like, that's breakfast. That's
Chuck, it sounds like you just be struggling.
Yeah, this is.
You're like, that's normal. That's normal.
Maybe
that's
it is.
good.
I'm like, dude, this is just my diet. What's happening? Rice and beans, of course. Another, I'm sure a bunch of different cultures use that. But when a rice and beans is right, like, it can be delicious.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast, and then the number one. It's so in like our DNA as human beings in the United States of America. I don't even know that it should be considered a struggle meal, and that's grilled cheese and tomato soup.
The soup is weird for me. I've never had grilled cheese with a soup.
What?
Ever in my life. Like, maybe my mom could be like, no, there was one time we had chicken noodle and grilled cheese.
What
but like,
the hell?
Grilled cheese to me, we used to just always eat.
Just raw dog it?
You ready for this? What my mom used to add to it that I love, and when I found out this was a normal thing.
Pickles? Jalapenos?
Close.
Pickles, jalapenos.
We talked about it yesterday.
Olives.
Oh,
really?
She slices some olives and she put them in there, and then I don't know why. That's the only way I wanted it for the longest time.
Dude. Oh man, that's boss. I got on a kick for a minute. This was like last year. I started seeing them online. Cream cheese and olive sandwiches.
Cream cheese and olive
which
sandwiches?
is really good. I'm a big olive guy, so I'm way intrigued when the olive. And dude, like up north, olive burgers. Like every other place has olive burgers where they're putting green olives on top of your burgers. So.
My dad will not eat a pizza without green olives, basically. He literally go in the fridge and get his olive jar and start taking out olives, cut them, and put them, like, as he's biting the pizza, he'll put them on the pizza. And
dude, me and your dad on that olive wavelength. I love olives so damn much. That's a go-to snack. Like, I keep them on deck. I'm just popping queen green olives.
Really?
Yeah. Major staple of my diet. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we've got a spooky Halloween-themed that thing today, and it has to do with the amount of people in the United States of America that have had paranormal experiences.
Yes.
We're going to touch on that, and we got Judge Juicy joining us at 2 o'clock. Hell of a program today, so keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone and Senning Show all afternoon long. Wild Fork Foods. It really is so cool to see so many people figuring out the greatness that is Wild Fork. Talked to a bunch of people who had just kind of found out what was going on at Wild Fork recently. And the two biggest things are the price, which in this day and age, we know the grocery store prices are through the roof. Wild Fork, especially depending on what you're looking for, much more affordable. And secondly, the variety. I coined the phrase grocery store fatigue, because how many people walk the aisles and go, I've cooked this, I had this 2 times last week, once you've done the basic chicken, beef, pork deal. At Wild Fork, 450 items. You can get it delivered right to your front door, pick it up in store, or just go shopping. Locations in St. Pete, West Chase, and South Tampa. Hit them up online, would you? WildForkFoods.com.
It's little things.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Your favorite band live, first chord hits. That's a thrill. But for the accident attorneys at Farah & Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win. I've been there when the worry is real, when the bills pile up, when the pain doesn't quit, and getting the call that says, we came through for you. That's huge. It's about seeing that weight lift, helping folks walk out better than when they walked in. Yeah, we're built for that.
Call Farah & Farah, Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Now, it's your time to make more money and be your own boss. Come to the Franchise Show this Saturday and Sunday at the Tampa Convention Center to meet with the best money-making franchises. Learn how you can open a successful business. This life-changing event is your only chance to see all the hottest money-making opportunities in one place. Find the perfect business for you at the Franchise Show, presented by the Entrepreneur's Source. This weekend, the Tampa Convention Center. Get tickets at TampaFranchiseShow.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Think selling your home is stressful? Try picking the wrong agent. Choose right the first time. Call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty and see how his cutting-edge marketing can get you the most money for your home. Call Jeff at 813-344-4287 or go online at jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code CAB to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code CAB for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CAB for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
It's the Bone Halloween Takeover in downtown St. Pete, presented by Elysian Space Dust. Party with the Mike Calta Show, JP Show, Senning, Dizzy, Drew Garabo live at locations throughout the night like Locales, The Galley, Where's Jubes, The Emerald, and Thirsty First, where Pitbull Toddler will perform live. Visit theboneonline.com for details. Elysian Space Dust. Dust if you dare.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
a Senning Show. It's a spooky week that all leads up to the downtown St. Pete takeover by 102.5 The Bone. Make your plans if you haven't already. Come hang with me and Diz at the Galley from 7 to 9. It's right in between 1st and Central on 4th Street. Great little outdoor bar, great seating right on the road, great food. The touch tunes will be fired up. So we'll be in the mix, but a lot of it's going to be on us. So bring your hits, bring your DJ cap so we can make the vibes right all night long.
I want to dance that night, so I need to get in the mix. I want great hits. I want something that'll make you move your feet.
We're doing, I didn't tell you, we're doing a rolling office chair dance contest.
I'm in.
Everybody has to, by the way, today could be the day. Things pop when the judge is in here. When we get back over 400 today, Dizzy will be back on the office chair, and he has to make things right. He'll either fall on his face and it'll all go awry, or he'll win and make it right after almost killing himself last week.
We're trying to hit 4, right?
I would say 4, maybe 4:15, just to up it a little bit.
If we get to 4:15, not only will I dance, I'll attempt a spin on it.
Oh, all right, shirtless.
500.
All right, we're going to hit it quick here because we want to make way for JoJo here in a few minutes. But this was very interesting to me because when you really stop and think, like we love talking about ghosts and paranormal stuff and the Bigfoots and the aliens and everything in between. And I just get the feel that most people I talk to don't really believe a lot of stuff. Like if you had to ask me, I don't know that I would think the majority of Americans believe in paranormal, especially ghost stuff, but have even more than that had or think they had paranormal experiences. Because according to this new study, most Americans say they've had at least one paranormal experience, and many believe that they personally have a paranormal ability. 60% of Americans said they have had at least one of 13 different types of paranormal experiences. That is actually down. It was 67% in October of 2022. You almost have to wonder, and I heard this theory at the time, I believe, that during COVID, way more people were having experiences where they thought they were seeing aliens and seeing ghosts and stuff, and it was because they just had nothing better to do with their time. Because I think so many people, and I'm not saying that every little bump in the night is a ghost, but I think if you have a mind that doesn't allow you to think certain things are even possible, then it would never cross your mind. Like you could be in your house and hear a thud and you go, oh, that was the air conditioner turning on. That was a creaky pipe in the attic or something under the floor. Like there are a lot of people who just find rational ways to explain away things that they experience. But during COVID, you kind of strip down a lot of the distractions of life, and maybe things that you thought were just this or that hit a little bit different during COVID. But when it comes to the different paranormal experiences that people say they've encountered or had in their life, feeling a presence or an unknown energy around them, 35% of the people who say they've had an encounter say that they felt a presence or an unknown energy. I don't know that I've had that, dude. I
have.
You think so?
Oh, of course.
Like you feel like the presence of like you knew who the presence was?
There was 2 times that I had like what I think is paranormal. One, I could explain away kind of what you said in the first one. That maybe it was like a sound, something with the house, it's an older house, whatever. Because I heard footsteps in a house that should be empty, and I was in the basement. You could explain that away.
Maybe.
The second one, Home Alone, and the way this house is designed, it's my grandparents' house. You could walk up the stairs, and as you're like halfway up, you could see into the kitchen. So I remember walking up the stairs, and on the kitchen table, there's like a pill bottle and everything. It's all cool. I go upstairs, get something, and I'm on the phone with my girl at the time. I'm coming back down, and as I go down the stairs and I look to the kitchen, the pill bottle's just rolling around on the counter. And I'm like, what the hell? And the first thing I went, it goes, it must be a vent. There must be a vent near it or
blowing something
Yeah.
around. I mean, what's the other alternative? A drug addict ghost who's dipping into the pills?
Don't know. So I walk over to the kitchen. This is where it gets weird. I'm like, there's paranormal activity. There's something. I'm watching it roll around, and I'm on the phone, and I literally look around. There's no draft. There's nothing that could knock it down anyway. And I literally go to my girl at the time. I go, do you believe in ghosts? As soon as I say that, the phone shuts off. Just shuts off
That's pretty
completely.
good.
And I'm freaked out.
That's pretty good.
Every movie I watch goes, there's something behind me.
Run.
Yeah. So I literally take my phone out because it's a blank screen and I try to look behind me and see if there's something behind me. And then after I don't see nothing, I turn quickly. Nothing's behind me. I run straight out the house. And then I call her back and she's like, why'd you hang up? I go,
It was the ghost.
Yeah. And I tell her what's happening. And she's like, what are you going to do? I go, I'm probably going to walk to your house.
Yeah.
I'm not going back in that house alone.
Dude, that is one of the most fascinating things. And every time we talk about ghosts, I always find it so interesting. You see these stories of houses that seemingly have things like that and worse going on. Like if you want to pretend for a second and believe, like you're in a house and all of these wild things are happening. If I really was taken aback by something that was going on and I could not explain it, I would have to leave.
Yeah.
And I know it's not easy to just leave your house and go get a hotel or find somebody to stay with, but if things were, you've seen, I don't know if there's real footage of it, but in movies and other places, you'll see insane circumstances where all of the cabinet doors will fling open at the same time. And then someone stays there. I'm like, if anything even remotely close to that were to happen in my home, it's going on the market, and I'm never staying another night in there ever again. If I believed wholeheartedly that there was an entity or something in the house. So I mean, you were obviously in that house again. That was the only time.
That was the only time because the thing with the footsteps happened that same year, but earlier, and then that happened.
Maybe you scared him away that day.
Yeah, right. And I was just I don't know what to deal with this, but it should be good. My big mom was saging the house and stuff.
Rightfully so. Maybe it helped.
I don't think it does, but maybe it does because it never happened again.
35% say feeling a presence or unknown energy. 32% smelling an unexplained odor. That almost feels like it would be the easiest thing, unless it was something so unbelievable that you couldn't rationalize it at all. But I feel like a lot of people, if they smell something weird, they're just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not like, oh my God, what's going on here? Something's up. Hearing an unexplained sound or music. That's kind of in the same category that we're talking about. Hearing the voice of someone who isn't there. Now that's terrifying. That one's pretty hard to explain away. This one, if you believe in the ghost hunters and all of that, this one seems to happen a lot. An explained drop in temperature. A lot of those
they say it gets cold.
Yeah, a lot of those real deal ghost hunters will tell you feel like this cold breeze or cold snap when you when there's some sort of entity around. So I had kind of forgot about this, to be honest with you. And I think I didn't bring it up right when I got back because my wife, she wouldn't entertain it for 2 seconds. She would not entertain this for 2 seconds. She was just like, no, that this is what happened. But when we went up to Michigan this last time, we went to the concert. This is a month ago. When I go up there, I always make it a point to go to my grandfather's grave. And, the cemetery is in this just beautiful, beautiful area. You have to drive down this long dirt road, and there's just tree coverage everywhere. It's a beautiful. If I was going to be buried in the ground, it's where I'd want to be buried. And you pull up along the grave, and there's barely any other graves around him. And I'm sitting on the ground, and I probably do this anytime I'm there, and I probably do it anytime I've tried to pray or anything like that in my life. And I'm just kind of saying over and over and over again in my head. If you could just give me a sign, you know what I mean? Do something, show me that you can hear me or something. And we had pulled up and parked, like I said, right next to the grave, and the driver's side door to this rental car we had was wide open. And again, I'm not going to tell you something that you're going to say is absolutely believable, but the driver's side door is open, and I'm saying this in my head. I'm sitting, cross-legged right in front of his grave, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm just kind of saying it over repeatedly in my head, and I'm looking at the gravestone, and out of nowhere, dude, this breeze that was just not normal, had not happened since we've been there, this strong gust of wind just comes along and slams the car door. And I immediately look up, and I'm like, and I tell Danielle, I'm sitting here essentially begging for this. And, she's not a believer of too many things. And she's like, it was a breeze, John. It was a gust of wind. And guess what? It could have just been a gust of wind. But at that exact moment, when I was solely trying to manifest something to happen for this big ass breeze to come along and slam the door, I'll take it as something.
Yeah.
I don't, not anything I'll ever be able to prove, but I'd like to believe that, maybe my grandpa just threw me a bone and said,
Yeah.
let's hit him with a little breeze. Let's slam the door real quick and give him something to chomp on.
I believe in it. When I got the news of my brother, before I knew what was happening, I asked for a sign, and I got a sign in a weird way. And it always lingered with me. I go, that was the sign. I go, because kind of like you did. I was begging for a sign, and I got one, and that always stuck with me. So I believe it. I believe that win was the sign.
Yeah. And I just need something. My whole thing is that I need something that's not subtle. And that goes for everything. And for the people that deeply believe in a higher power and all of that, I respect you for having faith, which is what it's all about. But I'm always like, if you could just, hey, God, if you're really there, flip a book off the shelf. You know what I mean? Like, do something that's undeniable. So in that moment, although it could be explained away, I did feel like it was kind of what I was looking for. Let me rapid fire some more of these. Feeling an unexplained change in temperature, seeing lights or other devices turn on or off without explanation, kind of like your phone call, seeing unexplained orbs of light, seeing an object move without explanation, actually seeing the outline of a spirit or ghost of a human being, doors opening and closing without explanation, seeing unexplained smoke, and seeing a demon, which that was not very
sign.
That was not very subtle at all. If a demon's just popping up somewhere, then somebody's around.
The sound/music thing, I remember that just being a weird thing that happened to a lot of, I remember me and my boy were just randomly smoking near a forest once, and we heard this weird flute from deep in a forest that no one would be in.
They wanted you to follow. Dude, that was like the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
They wanted you to follow it.
And I remember there's tons of online of sounds weird sounds people hear around the globe that no one can explain. I believe that's all paranormal type stuff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't go anywhere. We come back. The judge is in. JoJo, Judge Juicy. We're going to let you shoot your juice. If you've heard some of these just piss poor attempts in JoJo's DMs and on her cell phone and other things of men trying to get her attention and thought, I can do better than that, we're going to give you a try next. And I don't believe there's not a date on the line with JoJo. If you do something that completely blows her mind, maybe she'll give you access to her DMs.
Yeah.
This will be mostly just for prizes, but we want to hear your one-liners coming up next with Judge Juicy. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone and Senning Show. It is October, soon to be November, but guess what? It's still hot as of right now, and you don't have to worry because Hawkins Service Co. has you covered with new AC systems starting at just $112 a month with 0% financing. If something after hours happens, Hawkins can make it to you. I know a guy whose family was in need last night, and they were there and got him squared away with the AC blowing nice and cool before they went to bed. You could also get ahead of the cool season with a $59 furnace tune-up. So when those cooler nights finally hit, your system will be ready. Don't wait and schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com for reliable, professional service. If you're not taking advantage of any of the other deals and you let them know you heard about them on Senning Show, 10% off. Give them a call, 813-445-8209. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. And Tiza wants to get you on the boat for free.
Yes, please.
Picture yourself on the Calta Cruise. Yes, that's how you win. Head to your local Walmart and find the Tiza display in the pharmacy department. Then take a selfie with Tiza and upload your photo to theboneonline.com. It's that easy. Be a selfie queen, just like my Calta. Tiza presents Picture Yourself on the Calta Cruise. Picture it and make it happen. It could be you. Tiza, why spit when you can swallow?
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE. It's gear up time. Academy Sports and Outdoors is now open in Lakeland. Need a football jersey that says my team is unrivaled and so is my dry rub? We got you. A fishing reel that says, sorry, I can't take your call. I'm at the lake. We got that too. How about a new pair of kicks that scream, I'm not sweating. I'm glistening with confidence. You got it. At Academy, we have all the gear you need for less. Because here, fun can't lose. Check out your new Academy in Lakeland, off I-4 and Highway 98 North.
If your plug's burned out or your switch won't flip.
If your power cuts out or when your breaker starts to trip.
For all things electrical, call us today.
And a Bolt electrician will be on the way. A Bolt electrician is on the way. Yep.
From panel upgrades to garage EV chargers.
And fixing broken switches or outlets to installing powerful whole home generators.
Call for a Bolt electrician.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Academy Mo imploring you to come down this Saturday to All American Gunslingers and shoot down a drone for charity. Action Zone is a veteran first responder nonprofit charity, and this event will donate portions of the proceeds. Tickets are available now online. Go to aagunslingers.com. You can purchase them for $25 off. They'll be full price at the door, so get them now. All American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. $25 off. Drone shooting. Drones bad. Charity's good. Rights, safety, freedom, America.
My son was 20 years old when he was prescribed opioids. It took him 5 days to get addicted. I'm not supposed to be the one to go get his suit that I'm going to bury him in. My son overdosed at the age of 22 years old.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the most fun way to make money playing daily fantasy sports, and all you have to do is pick more or less. I've been telling you about this for a long time, and we're in the best part of the year now because now you got football, you got basketball, you got World Series baseball, you got hockey going on, and it's all there for you to choose from. Like last night, they had Steph Curry more or less than 26.5 points. In the Monday Night Football game, you had Travis Kelce more or less than 41.5 yards. And it all comes down to more or less. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy daily sports app. It is so easy. Just download the Prize Pick Sports app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Don't miss out on all the action. Download the Prize Picks app today. With Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty. That the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Veterans Day is a moment where we express gratitude towards the folks who have served on our behalf, our veterans. And Navy Federal Credit Union celebrates veterans of all branches and their families on Veterans Day and every day of the year. They serve over 2 million veterans, and as a veteran, you can become a member and access exclusive rates, discounts, and financial tools for the whole family. Become a member at NavyFederal.org/veterans. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning. Juice. The juice is loose. It's JoJo.
Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
If only we would have been rolling during that commercial break. That was that was good stuff. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. The juice is loose. Judge Juicy is in the building. I'd like to say she's disrobing right now because she is.
I am. It was warm in here. My office is freezing.
We like to keep it toasty in here. That's by design.
Yeah, only on Tuesdays.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we crank it up. Diz gets over there and starts working with the thermostat. Again, I will remind everybody, if we crest that 4:15 mark again today, Diz will reenact the chair dance that almost took his life.
I think we
last
can
week.
do better than 4:15.
I'd like to think so as well.
I did take a couple notes real quick from Blake yesterday and today.
Oh wow, that's
if I may real quick.
I love this.
The first thing I think you need to move out of your neighborhood.
Well, is this about the fire and the trees?
Yeah, I think it's dangerous. I think that there's
All
too
right.
many things that are happening.
I'm not leaving.
Okay. Well, then maybe we need to sage your neighborhood.
Maybe
or
I
do
need
something.
Diz's big mama to come over with that sage and scare away the ghost to do that. Okay, I'm for it.
It's insane to me that between Drew and Dizzy, they do not know how to make s'mores.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry, I do not live my first life. I'm sorry.
Blowing my mind
By the way,
yesterday.
I wanted to point this out and shout out to Chase. I don't think I saw him today, who's been helping us with social media. He posted that video and edited it in a way that it kind of lets Drew off the hook.
Yeah,
it kind of makes it look like only Diz didn't know how to make a s'more. And I just thought, I don't know if Drew slipped him a 50.
Yeah,
but it really
you don't
left out
even
the
have
point.
to have ever made. I only made it like twice in my life.
Yeah.
You don't have It's common sense to know.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I wasn't privileged
what
enough
it looks
to go
like.
camping and get s'mores.
I don't
with
go
a happy
camping. I do it in
family.
the backyard. in a fire pit, like no big deal.
Privileged. All you need is fire. It's like the most basic.
I think it's like the opposite of being privileged.
Yeah, actually, you're too privileged.
Yeah, that you're too good for s'mores.
To have s'mores?
Yeah.
No, oh, dude, don't
the
act
prude
like
boy and prude gal.
Oh,
no,
dude. All right, Mr. West Chase. Don't act like you're living in poverty over there.
100%. It's graham cracker.
Yeah.
You put the piece of chocolate, you torch the mallow on the stick over the fire, and then you take the other graham and you smush it.
A lot of people mentioned it, by the way. Have you never seen Sandlot?
Yeah. There's a s'more scene.
There's a whole scene where he literally tells you how to make a s'more. Like,
no. Also, I use Reese's peanut butter cups.
Dude, I did that recently.
Which is so good.
I recently did that too. Instead of the Hershey, use a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's really
that
nice.
was.
Man, these notes are stupid.
I need to.
Dude,
I was offering you on the break to braid your hair. I'm happy to give you a cut. I used to do it to my friends in high school with my mom's kitchen shears.
Okay, no,
but I got very good at it. I'll buy real scissors if you.
I don't need you to cut anything.
Okay.
I think if I do cut my hair, I'll leave it to a professional. But I appreciate the
I'm
thought.
like quasi-professional.
I'll leave it to the professionals, but I do appreciate
but I
it.
can braid it.
Okay.
If you would like braids. And then I did a seance one time at my grandmother's house to try and summon my grandfather back with my cousin and my sister.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, we did the Bloody Mary. We did like all of the things because we were just trying to like talk to him. And so we asked for a sign. And then after we went to bed, we came back down the next morning into the basement and there were 3 $1 bills that were left on the bar. So we like went up to my grandma, who she was already in bed when we were doing this. Because we stayed over to keep her company. So we did it all in the basement. We went to bed and we came back down. There were 3 $1 bills. And so we went up to her and we were like, did you give us money like to go get candy or whatever? And she was like, no, where did you get those from? But they were not there before. So
that's pretty cool.
I think my grandpa was hanging around.
Wow.
Left us
Keep
some money.
an eye on things.
Yep.
I like that. Real quick, because you didn't remember it.
Good, because I tuned out at the s'mores conversation.
Yeah, I know you did.
Bring me back.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So mean today.
No, he is. He tends to, if it doesn't pertain to him or if it's negative towards him, he tunes out. You'll learn that about him very quickly.
Cool.
You stick the chocolate on the ground.
Got it.
Then you roast the mallow. No, it's my sleeping bag. That's mine. When the mallow's flaming,
yep.
It is yours. It's like a yellow stain. You stick it on the chocolate.
Yeah.
Then you cover it with the other end.
It's that simple, dude.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
One of the most popular childhood movies of all time. Explained it to you all those years ago.
Listen. I'll get better at it.
Yeah,
okay?
no, it's fine. I have to check in on this person because he's been holding for 48 minutes. Thank you so much for holding for 48 minutes. I do apologize. Who is this?
Okay.
Aww.
Hello?
Adam.
Adam, what's up, buddy?
What's up, boss?
How you doing? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm going good.
What's on your mind?
I was just referring way back to the Scrapple. That's what we used to do up north for the wish sandwich.
I have heard of Scrapple before, and it's people love. They actually serve it at the place next door, and it's like pork and it's like pork trimmings and like cornmeal, and they grill it all together. That does feel like a bit of a struggle meal. Thank you, Adam. I'm sorry you held so long and I didn't give you enough run, but we are moving on. So I don't know the proper way to explain what happened during the commercial break, but I had come up with this fun idea because it's now been a bit of a reoccurring theme. There is a thirst for Joj out there in the world. Men are very, for lack of a better term, horny for Joj. You got this gentleman who seems to have popped up now multiple times, who has no game, who's asking you for nude photos and getting angry when you don't play along. By the way, is he gone?
No, this one I have not heard. The other one engaged more and would like still text me, but this one did not.
So I thought it would be fun today. And again, Joj, you don't have to entertain these men at all in real life.
Okay.
But I did think that if there were any men or women for that matter who wanted to shoot your juice, which AKA means shoot your shot, whether it's a one-liner, whether you just always thought if I could just get JoJo's ear for just 1 second and give her, that pickup line that you think is your go-to, I will part with some prizes to the best. 800-771-1025. I've still got the tailgate passes. I've still got some TSO, and I believe the Tesla and Brett Michaels. But the real thing that happened during the break was I thought that you had just been listening. So I said, do you know, or do you, what did I even say? There's no way I said,
do you know about shooting?
Do I say, do I say, do you know about shoot your juice?
Yeah. Yes.
And you thought that I meant what when I just casually asked you that?
You were asking me if I Can I say that?
We did.
Which part?
Like a squirt drink?
Yes, like that. Yeah.
Like the beverage squirt.
Yeah, and you just thought I was just casually
Asking
firing
me,
that?
yes,
Yeah,
if I drank that beverage.
Drinking that
Squirt.
Do you?
Do I drink squirt?
Yeah, just like you thought I asked you.
Oh, I don't shoot the cans of squirt.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't do that.
Juggalo style.
But you were asking about shooting the shot, and I was like, oh, I thought you were asking me if I shot, and I said no, I don't.
I just was surprised that you thought that the prude boy himself was just casually like, hey, do you
Well,
shoot
I
your
think
juice?
you might ask me, but I don't think you would ever like.
What, make you? What do you?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It's
Then
only
what? Then
one way to find out.
Then I wouldn't what?
No, like divulge like that you did, or tell me a story about a time that you like about you.
That's actually fair enough. That's a good way to explain the dichotomy of my prudeness is that I will dig into everybody else's stuff.
Absolutely you will.
I'm just not always the biggest
You've not done the things.
sharer.
Well, you don't do them.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
As far as you know, that's the
Prude
truth.
boy.
And that's
Can
the
we
way that I like to
give some examples of what we're looking for with
Yeah.
these calls?
Shoot your juice.
You shoot your juice, I'll shoot mine.
all right. Hold on. That's actually that's a really good idea.
Do you need a minute? Do you know
800
yours?
Yeah,
I'll go first.
Diz, you got the play away about you.
Hey, you mind if this spooky season you holla at this ween?
You're lucky I love puns.
Thank you.
Oh, holla at this ween. Oh, that was good. Did you look that up?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
See, I would almost go in the opposite direction, and I would be. You can do any of these variations, a fun one-liner, a pickup, but I'd be like, Joj,
Yeah, baby.
I hear you. I hear you on my radio. I see you on my social media. And you got to stop playing with these boys.
Oh, here we go.
You need a real man.
Okay.
You need someone who's going to take care of you in ways that you didn't even know you needed to be taken care of.
Yes. You got somebody in mind?
Oh, it's me.
Oh,
It's me. And there's only one way that you're going to be able to see what I can do. I'm going to have you shooting your juice. I would go with a more authentic approach.
okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at either of those. Those are very different styles, and I appreciate both.
So the winner takes her to the tailgate? Is that what we agreed on?
No, I don't think. The problem is there's just too many variables. We can do no. Maybe if you were to win and we then put you through a legitimate background check and saw your photos and then she signed off on it, maybe. But I don't even think.
Yeah, we could back. I mean, listen, I'm planning on going to the tailgate, so just maybe separately if that was like a prize that was won.
How about what? Okay, what if we just said this much?
And we just
they win the tailgate
say hi.
and you'll be there and you'll say hi to them.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I like it. No offense.
All right.
I'm sorry? Never say never.
Senning Show. Shoot your juice.
What's up, y'all? Hey, JoJo.
Oh, hey, baby.
Hey, I just want to say on the real, JoJo, you're one of the coolest freaking girls that I've ever heard on the radio. You got a killer personality. You are hella beautiful. And can I just ask you a serious question?
Here we go.
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
I freaking love you, JoJo.
Thank you.
That wasn't a question.
I give that a 4.
It'll never be a question. It'll never be a question.
Oh, how much he loves me.
That was like
There'll
that was
never be a
that was a
question.
beta. That was a 4 out of how much?
10.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of liked it.
It was good. It seemed
heartfelt.
genuine.
Yeah, it felt like it was from.
I
the
would give
heart.
it a 6.
I was gonna say.
The
6.
confidence wasn't there for me.
Oh, see, I thought it was.
Sincerity.
I believed it. I
Okay.
believed it.
Well, you're an
Oh,
easy
believe
one.
it.
You're an easy one.
Yeah. All right.
What was your name?
This is Eric.
Oh,
All right. All right.
Hey,
Hang
Eric.
tight, Eric. Oh wow. That's the thing. I think we're gonna get far more people that are really taking this as an opportunity to live their dreams than we think. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Is this Eric again? Did I just pick the wrong line? Sean, what's up, buddy? Shoot your juice.
Sean.
All right, besides being beautiful, what else do you do for a living?
Oh, that was it. That was the whole dude. That was a weak
silence.
load. That was a weak juice load that you just.
I thought you were
shot.
questioning my work ethic
Yeah, so
there. I
did
was like,
I.
I do everything here.
You're more like an insult.
Yeah, I actually thought the same thing. I thought it was a diss, dude. I absolutely thought it was a diss. Dang, you tried.
sorry.
You tried, but I thought it was
Stay away from Ohio and Himes on November 9th.
Was an airball.
I actually thought that was a. Yeah, I thought he was talking smack. Senning Show, shoot your juice.
JoJo, I'm seeing you on Bone TV. You're looking marvelous today. I don't usually rate women, but you're a 9 because I'm the one you need, baby.
I give it a 6.
You give that a 6.
It was dumb. I liked it. It was a dumb one.
Do I even get it? You're a 9.
So to make me a 10, I need him.
Oh, that's actually. Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of.
See, I told you I was bad at math. So bad I didn't even. That just was totally over my.
What does 19 have to do with
Yeah,
anything?
like, I don't get it. 90,
John, no.
91?
Yeah.
What? I don't get it. What's your name, dude?
Steve.
Steve. All right, I'm just gonna write little notes.
Thank
and then
you,
Joe
Steve.
hang tight, hold it tight, because we're gonna eventually have to pick out of all these people. Senning Show, shoot your juice.
Hey, JoJo.
Hello.
I can tell you how much.
Oh, no. That was going to be the one.
Are you there?
I feel it.
Are you there?
You got cold feet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, your phone totally dropped. I'm gonna give you one more shot. If it drops again, I gotta let you go. But
Oh. I can tell you how much you weigh, JoJo, if you sit on my face.
10. Pick him.
What's your name?
Well, girls never want anybody to
Josh.
know how much they
Yeah,
weigh.
the weight. Never include weight in your pickup.
I'll give you a 7.
All right, hang tight. I'm gonna throw you on hold, and we're gonna have to recalibrate here and go through them
What
again.
his name was?
His name was Josh.
Oh, Josh.
His name was Josh. It was almost like the universe didn't want us to hear that.
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Shoot your juice.
Hey, JoJo.
Hello.
So, just out of looking good, just out of curiosity, why do they call you the juice?
Why do you think?
Because you're worth the squeeze.
Oh, dude, that's good.
He's my top runner right now.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jay.
Jay. All right. I like it. Jay's my man right now.
That's
All right,
pretty-
Jay.
I mean, ultimately, our vote means nothing.
Yeah,
by the
it's
way,
up to
Joe.
you.
So,
Oh.
I mean,
I thought you were picking for me.
No,
No.
you got to pick for yourself.
Oh.
I've made
Clearly,
notes.
I don't make the best decisions.
I've made notes here, but some people are hanging up, so they must not really be interested in either.
That's
a
They
prize.
heard Jay and they go, "How am I talking?"
Well, no, Jay ditched. Jay hung up almost.
He's playing hard to
immediately.
get. I like
He
that.
really.
You chase him, he said.
Nah, I don't got time for games.
Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Probably
Shoot
married.
your juice.
Hey, mamacita.
His wife
What's up,
texted him and was like,
mamacita?
I know that voice.
Jay, is that you?
Who's this?
Hey, JoJo, I just have 2 quick questions.
Yes.
Do you have any Mexican in you?
Nope.
If you don't have any Mexican in you, would you like some?
2.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
That one is just too cookie cutter.
Yeah,
If you read it from a book somewhere, I don't think that's going to get us where we.
Just out of curiosity, what's your second question?
Oh no, sorry.
No, he
I
said,
felt-
"Are you Mexican?" You said no. He said,
Oh,
"Would you like some?"
yeah.
Oh, never heard that. Oh,
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. You have one opportunity to shoot your juice with JoJo. Who's this?
This is John.
What up,
Hi,
John?
John.
Hello, JoJo.
Hi.
I have met you once, and you remind me of my favorite word,
Oh, boy.
asinine. I give your face a 10 and your ass a 9.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
John.
Thank you,
I give that
Cajun.
an 8.
Thank you, Cajun Cowboy.
he is married.
He's married.
His wife makes rocks for the shows.
Yeah.
He's like,
Wow.
I know, John.
Yeah, the Cajun Cowboy. I don't know how I feel about. Did I ever tell
he
you
gets you some nice gumbo though.
Did I ever tell you the story about Cajun Cowboy? And he tried to downplay this, and I hate to put his business on the air, but you know how like you will have like porno bots that will like hit you up in your DMs, like
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
porno bots. So it was like on Facebook,
No,
and
I'm
sometimes
not
it will be. Sometimes it'll be like a bunch of people. Like
Yeah,
it'll
of
be
course.
you and like other people that you're friends with.
Yes.
So it was like me and a bunch of random people, including the Cajun Cowboy, and this porno bot like started chatting us up. And then he starts going back and forth with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there whacking off to the
reading.
But he's like engaging this woman who is clearly not even
It's so fun.
Not even a real not even I was as I'm saying that out loud, I go, this is like what you do. This is like what you're into, engaging these.
You've never
strange
seen
men.
those, JoJo?
Yes, I get them all the time.
Are they men or are
I
they also
engage.
are they women or are they men?
I don't know. I delete them.
That is so only when they come directly to your phone.
Yeah, when they take the time to find my number and message me
that shows
directly.
that shows work ethic.
yeah.
Spoiler,
We're
not
committed.
that hard to find it.
Yeah, I know. Zip it.
Senning Show, you're live on the air with JoJo. Shoot your juice.
JoJo, the smoke show. Would you prefer to be looking at me or looking away?
I don't know. It depends on your face, I guess.
Did you get it, John?
That was it? Oh, that was. I thought we were waiting for a punchline.
Yeah.
I guess just
Oh, yeah, no, that was it.
Oh, that was it. Okay, thank you, sir. You
the way in which I ride.
you did your. Well, I mean, I
right?
guess
Is that what that means?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I think it was just kind of like,
I don't know how that's a pickup line.
yeah. How do you want me to? Yeah, that's not a.
He would have had a better chance to say, get on this hog. I'm like,
I
straight to the point. I like him.
I don't know why. I had a little more faith in our people.
You did?
Not faith, just a little more authenticity. I thought there would be men out there who felt like this was their time to get your ear.
I just really thought there'd be more humor. Like, you know what I mean? Like a better humor.
Well, that's a lot to ask for.
Do you think one of these callers are the texting guy?
No.
Oh, that would
He's
be
just trying to blend in.
That would be it wouldn't surprise me. I think the texting guy is somebody in the orbit. Like somebody that we know of, somebody that's a regular caller, somebody that is in the circle.
Drew?
No.
He would have
not-
told us by
not
now, at
here,
least John.
Not
Right?
here. Not here. I mean, like, this is an example, just an example. I'm not saying it is this person. I don't remember his name. But the guy that you and I were talking about recently who said he had a thing for JoJo.
Oh. Nobody told me about this guy.
Yeah, no, you did. But supposedly he has a wife or something. You and I were literally talking about him regarding something else recently, about being in somebody's DMs.
Oh!
Like somebody
yes, I know exactly who it is.
Somebody like that.
Yes.
Who's like around and
Yes.
known, but is also
a scumbag. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I said it.
Make up your mind. I have so many people on hold, I don't know who's who. Senning Show. We're going to do a couple more. Shoot Your Juice with JoJo.
These are good songs, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
Baby makers all day.
I've been eating pudding cups for years, and I can breathe through my ears.
Good one.
That for whatever reason is my favorite. if I'm being,
I'm here for it.
If I'm being
Solid 8.
If I'm being honest, what was your name?
Mike.
Mike. All right.
Between Mike and Jay so far for me.
Jay's
Jay
gone.
hung up.
Jay hung
Mike
up.
for me.
So Mike, line 2. Now I'm circling this. Line 2, Mike is the winner at this moment. Hold on. I don't know who I put on hold and who's already here. Senning Show. Shoot Your Juice. Last one.
Hey, JoJo, I don't normally chase after women, but I put my Crocs in the sport mode for you.
Not bad, not
He
bad.
put his Crocs in a where?
Sports mode.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You want to know what's funny that I think is going on? I think all of these men are married, and I think
Oh,
that's
of
why they're
course.
all hanging out.
Yeah. They just wanna- they just wanna
They
talk.
wanted to do it, but they didn't want any paper trail leading back. They didn't want to have to explain to their wife why they won tickets on
To the tailgate?
on the radio show or anything. Because Mike was our winner.
He gone?
The pudding, I can breathe through my ears, and
He's on 2. Is he gone?
he's gone. He's gone. Senning
That's
Show.
fun. They still make me laugh.
What, last one. Who's this?
Just me, man. Just me.
Oh, it's still Eric. Hold on. Did I already get to you?
No, not yet.
Who's this?
Robert. I already won something, but I wanted to shoot my juice anyway.
Shoot your juice.
Have you ever met a prince?
I have not.
I got a Prince Albert who really wants to meet you.
Goodbye,
Okay.
sir. Goodbye, sir. What's your take on that? Is that a good thing or a bad
I've never
thing?
experienced it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would hope to not be on the receiving end of one, but for me, I think it would freak me out. It's just like a. Just
I mean,
a
it's more
foreign
for
object.
you. It's not for me.
Oh, I thought it
Right?
was. For,
Oh.
No, I thought
Is
it was
it for me?
Yeah.
I thought it was for the lady.
I think. I'm gonna
Like it's a
Google
little added ribbing, I guess you would call it.
Oh.
I would assume.
I don't know. What if it
How
like,
does that do
what if it,
something?
like flips around and like cuts me or something?
Oh,
I
God.
don't need that.
How would it be for him?
That's what I'm saying.
How would it be though? Like just something about the way
The sensitivity, like rubbing on you.
Okay.
It's for both. Well, according to Google.
I feel like it's more for you.
Oh, wow. Hey, before we go to break, Diz had an interesting question or a generalized question. Do you, in your day of going out for Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
were you funny Halloween costume lady or slutty Halloween costume lady?
I was always too chubby to be slutty, but I love Halloween. I like to be unrecognizable. So whatever, if it's funny, if it's
unrecognizable, like you wear a mask, like
I'll paint my face. I really embody the character.
Are you going to show up in like one of those big T-Rex body type things?
I did a sumo wrestler one year.
Oh, so you have not gone. Have you ever done a slutty Halloween?
Yeah, I was Bo Peep one year.
Dude, I'm bummed that you're not going to be out there for Halloween. I just have
No,
to say.
me too.
Is there any way that it's your kid? You can't do anything.
I know. I thought about my mom, like dropping her at my mom's and having my mom take her, but I just feel like
there's no way to do both. There's no way to. Isn't trick or treating like early?
No, I feel like it's until like 8 or 9.
Yeah, isn't it when the street lights come on? That's when you're supposed to go trick or treat.
I'm always when I'm giving out candy, I'm always blown away at how early the kids start. Like it feels like they start.
So
in
up
the day.
north, we had times. We were like certain counties. Some were 5 to 7, and some were 6 to 8. And so you were done by like 8:30.
Yeah.
You know, those older kids would kind of come through. But here, I mean, I leave my candy out, and then they just.
I'm trying to think because I was talking to somebody yesterday who's taking their kids trick-or-treating like right down there around downtown St. Pete. So you need like a standby babysitter somewhere in the St. Petersburg
that would
area.
have been good.
Yeah.
Dude, my parents are in town.
You think I could just drop them at your house?
I don't know.
She does love dogs.
She does. I don't know. That was I egregiously just threw
you
my
volunteered.
Yeah. Who knows? My parents were probably going to have a nice fun date night in my home. Doing God knows what in my pool, and I just ruined it. But either way, you'll be missed. I don't say it to guilt you.
Thank you. I'm sad. I will miss it, but I can't wait to hear and see all about it.
Yeah, I was hoping we all dressed like as Saved by Bell characters.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
Who would you go as?
Mr. Belding.
That tracks.
Do not go anywhere. We come back. We're going to dig into some real Judge Juicy stuff. I have some offerings from people who sent me DMs and emails. And I also have a couple articles that caught my eye that I wanted to throw your way, JoJo. One is a recent study about the amount of people who only go on dates to get free meals. And the other one has to do with being a size queen. We'll do all that and a bunch more. Coming up next with Judge Juicy. Keep it locked to the bone and Senning Show. You know, change is always happening. It is part of life. When it comes to music and entertainment, change is all around us. Songs are rewritten, classics remixed, the bands break up, they come and go, get back together. Even our taste in music can change. But now, no matter how much things change in the next 5 years, there's one thing that's going to stay the same, and that's the price of your internet. Xfinity is introducing a 5-year price guarantee. It means you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best equipment included for a price that's going to stay exactly the same. If you're surprised, good. Life's going to be full of them. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Lock it in. You can learn more at Xfinity.com/deals.
There's a love you wanna share. I'll take care of you, lady. And
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Hey, how's everybody doing? This thing on? How about those vegan zombies? You know what they have for dinner? Grains. What's a witch's favorite class in school? You know, spelling.
I don't think that's not even a good one.
Well, even if you can't make your way through an open mic night, you got to check them out every week at the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. They got something going on for everybody every single night of the week. Probably didn't know that my man Diz spoke Mandarin. He learned how to do that at the Kava Social Club, where you can learn to speak Mandarin every single Monday night, and they're serving the best kava and kratom on planet Earth, south of the Skyway. You can make
make it there in about 25 minutes from downtown St. Pete. If you haven't checked it out, what are you waiting for?
Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and follow them online at Kava Social Club.
Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booyah, baby!
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Hey, it's Gelman, and I have great news for you. Badger Bob's services are now in Tampa Bay. Have a problem with your AC? Well, Badger Bob's can fix any cooling or heating breakdown fast with a 1-year parts and labor guarantee. And if the problem returns, so will Badger Bob's. You get upfront and flat rate pricing on all repairs. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. Get a free estimate for cooling system replacement with guaranteed next day installation, or they're going to pay you $250. Book a free estimate or service and see real-time availability online by visiting badgerbobs.com. With over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. Badger Bob Services has been serving the Sun Coast since 1982. Badger Bob's, funny name, but they're serious about service. It's who they are. Badger Bob Services now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
Attention construction pros. Purple Wave Auction brings quality equipment to your fingertips. Join our bi-weekly online auctions featuring dozers, excavators, loaders, and more. We provide detailed listings, photos, and seller contact info. Inspect online or in person. With our no reserve policy, every item sells to the highest bidder. Visit purplewave.com today and see why informed builders choose Purple Wave. Transparent processes, real deals. Your next great purchase awaits. purplewave.com.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell it on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty has the solutions for all of those worries. Leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL, is sending you to Buffalo to see the Bucs take on the Bills. You'll win hotel and airfare for two, along with tickets to the game to watch the Bills and Bucs clash in Buffalo. Just register by scanning the QR code anywhere you enjoy a Bud Light. Hurry, registration ends on November 3rd.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
I want to know your name, beautiful stranger.
Welcome back to Senning Show. The judge is in. She's Judge Juicy JoJo, as you know her. Hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella. He is Dizzy at Dizzy for Mayor. Me? I am John Senning. The John Senning. Everywhere you may be looking.
Well, I hope she don't know.
Dude, I'm thinking about giving the Runarounds a rewatch at this point.
What?
I need to watch it. I'll watch it.
You don't really need to.
I think she'd like it.
You actually might.
Yeah.
You love there's such a boy band element to them that I think it
I
might.
like cheesy boy band.
It might get your youthful juices flowing again.
Oh, you are a Hallmark girl?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll like this show.
Yeah.
Dude,
You'll
Hallmark, Lifetime.
I think I've seen all of them.
Yeah, you'll like this show.
Yeah, it's about to be that time for Hallmark Christmas
Can't
movies, which is such a great time of
best.
year. I think I'm not supposed
Makes
to talk
me just
about
want to
this.
pick up and move to some
Small
made-up
little town.
Yeah, where I can just walk everywhere. And
I don't think we're going to announce this yet, but I'll give you this teaser. I was just at a meeting today where I think there's going to be me as Santa Claus out and about at different locations, which is kind of a dream come true. I'm a big Christmas guy, big Santa lover. And I believe that
let me know if you need a little elf.
No, don't let me know.
I'll be. Yeah.
I'll be a reindeer. Don't.
I brought you up. I brought you up, and they said that goes against the company policy.
Yeah,
so,
good. Thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it even, but. Every Tuesday in the 2 o'clock hour, we have JoJo in. We talk about everything we can muster up. People send in emails and DMs. If you've got anything, whether it's about your life with your family, your kids, your sex life, or anything in between, we will present it to the judge, which I have some offerings from people here in just a second, but I wanted to hit a couple stories that I thought were up the Juice's alley before we do that.
Also, I would love to see Dizzy get up on the chair again.
I know.
So where are you guys at?
I was trying to remember what we were doing last week.
I was reading my text exchange.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
That got everybody juiced up. Yeah, I'm just gonna say. We're not headed in that direction right now. No. I mean, I hate to be a buzzkill.
Well,
but
it's fine.
our fault.
People get busy.
Yeah,
but I was laughing because I commented on John's thing last week that when I was looking at it, I go, we weren't even at 400. We were at like 396.
It crushed over.
Well, it is so funny because, I never with my own eyes saw that. You were mouthing it to me. You were going 408, 408, 408. So I played the song, and it's so damn funny because the video posted a screenshot from Chase, and it says like 396. So when you almost died, we weren't even at 400.
We didn't even break 400. I was like, oh my God, you almost killed him for nothing.
It was, and I'll just say, I took it from Diz. So if it didn't reach 400 and he almost killed himself, the blood was on his own hands.
Oh, God.
Diz, you'll appreciate this one as well. For members of Gen Z, romance can come with a price tag and a budget, according to a new report. Nearly 1 in 3 singles, 31%, born between 1997 and 2012, which is a younger generation than any of us in this room, but still, admit they go on dates just for the free meal. This was according to a survey of 1,500 U.S. adults conducted in September. Now, Joj, you are a little more pointed with your dates, I think. Like you're not actively just taking random dates or are you on apps? Like
no.
You ever think about firing it up?
Not right now. Maybe
one day.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're not dating casually enough to be out there looking for free meals. But
no.
Diz, in your world, more say like you would be in the area where you would probably encounter women potentially that are just looking for a free meal rather than looking for love. But if you get them, it sounds bad, but like if you get a woman to go out with you, even if she's there for the free meal initially, Like if she's into you, she's into you. Like you may go into it for a free meal, but if they're even borderline interested in a date, you can always sway them from the free meal into actually being interested in you.
Do you think that's a good thing? Like like if me and JoJo went on a date, I didn't know JoJo, and she's like, honestly, I was just here for the free meal, but I think there could be something.
Oh, you mean like
something else
telling
here.
you?
Yeah, she tells me that. Do you think that makes me go, oh, well, she can find a way to be into me. That's good. We could work on this. Or do I go, no, she signed up for the wrong reasons. F this chick.
There's something romantic about it. I think you would have to have equal interest in her. You know what I mean? Like if you weren't totally feeling her up until that point, you'd probably go, this shallow bitch, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, that's what dates are. Usually the man would pay, take you out on a date. So I guess it depends on how many dates she's going on in like a week.
I think some girls,
you know what I
especially
mean? Like
in the younger
I couldn't do that
category, I think, and I hate to say it, times are tough. I mean, if you're a good-looking girl and you've got men knocking down your door on apps and you can go out to Burns one night and Charlie's and Ocean Prime and sushi the other night and you have a good conversation, you're there, but you kind of just know you're looking for a really good meal for free. I don't think it's totally morally right, but the opportunity
it's not really wrong.
Yeah, the opportunity is there. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with OnlyFans. Like women, you have opportunities to do things that I just think men don't necessarily have the opportunities to do, to make money by, putting a bowling pin up your butt or, just going out on a date, whatever it may be, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with at that point.
A bowling pin. Jesus.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's crazy.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just came across the feed.
Your algorithm.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
wasn't that.
I was done with my baby feeding video and that popped up. So,
dude, I did think it would be funny, maybe once a week, to just do like what's on my, because I don't ever share what's on my algorithm.
Yeah.
But I do think some of it is so insane that like just once a week it'll be like an algorithm update, and I'll just share one of the screenshots from my For
we
You
should
page.
have make a game like guess the gram, and we guess what we're gonna find in the explore page.
That's actually pretty good. Nothing too. Oh yeah, this one looks looks pretty pornographic. I don't even know what it is. Is that the girl from Stranger Things?
I can't tell, but she looks like she's stroking something.
Yeah, she's like on her knee. I'm just telling you, the whole thing is like horny chiropractic adjustments.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
another
that
big
would
one
be
too.
fun.
Dude,
You seem confused.
Yeah.
The same way like someone's like, oh, I was talking about Busch Gardens, and now we're getting these Busch Garden ads. You seem confused about these.
No, I'm not totally confused. Like it's picked up that I'm a red-blooded American man who, if you put a lady, bent over on a
He
table,
would never do anything, but he will look.
Yeah.
What does do anything?
He
mean?
likes window shopping.
What does do anything?
He'll never buy
mean?
anything.
What does do anything mean? What is any man
I would
doing
like you
when
to
you're
go on
watching?
that. Yeah. Do you mean
I'm
like
just
he's
saying,
gonna
prude boy?
zip down?
What do you
and-
mean? Like send the model a message and say, "I want to be the one to crack your back, lady"?
No, I'm just saying. Would you do those things with your wife?
Yeah, what I do again? Were we having this conversation off air or on air? Was
On
that?
air.
Was it? Oh, yeah. I like delving into all of those things, but and you should appreciate this. Out of respect for my wife, those are things that I don't really delve into ever.
But it's okay for you to ask everybody else?
If somebody didn't want to say something, I would pry. And if we got to an impasse where they didn't want to talk about it, I would understand that.
Yeah.
I'm a puller. I like to pull.
You like to
out of-
tug.
I like to tug. I'm a
Yeah.
tugger.
Okay, I
So
get
I
it.
like to tug out of people, but that
Okay.
doesn't. I don't think that it's a necessary part of the equation that I share my deepest, darkest.
I didn't say deepest, darkest.
It feels like that's what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I just.
Let's see your algorithm.
Some things are.
What do I look at that
Go to your
page?
explore
All
page.
you have to do is go to Instagram and hit the
Magnifying
search,
glass.
the magnifying
Oh.
glass, and that'll be it's probably like kid stuff.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
kids,
Like how to suck
some
a.
fashion, nails.
Oh, by the way, I was going to say how to suck something out of your kid's nose.
Yeah, I was like, where are you going with that?
That's the thing.
The
People get things stuck up their nose, then they have to suck it out. That's the thing that happens, right, Joj?
My stuff is so weird.
What is it? Bugs? You say bugs?
Did I? No.
No, she didn't say bugs.
What'd you say?
Nails.
Yeah, just boring lady stuff.
Yeah.
Just boring lady stuff. That's fine.
I don't know. Clips of shows.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Mine's like a lot of dance.
Yeah, who's the prude now?
A lot of AI stuff.
Yeah. Lame.
Nope. Normal.
Sorry.
Okay.
Either way. Dear Judge Juicy, this has never happened before, but a couple months ago, my husband started crying every time after he finishes. Not because of guilt or sadness, but he says it's so beautiful. I don't know whether to hug him or call a therapist. What's the move? I think the fact it started.
I think
later
he needs
in
some
life,
testosterone.
that could be it. That could be it.
Maybe he needs his hormones checked.
You're not into that?
If
crying?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. You watch all these Lifetime movies. Do they
Yeah.
not do that in that? Like, you're the perfect woman. For
But
me.
if you're in
But
in deep love, maybe.
I mean, if you've never done it, you just started doing it. Like that's weird.
What if
I would think something is
Yes,
off?
after
that was just the first time they've ever felt something like you.
But this is the husband.
The hu-
This is
they-
the
You
husband.
smiled. You just smiled.
I'm just saying, if somebody, I would probably laugh, and then I would be like, "Are you okay?" And then be like, "I know,
They've never
amazing, but also, are you okay?"
They've never felt that molten lava before.
Yeah, they
Is that-
they
was that the-
shooted their shot.
Was
They
that
shooted the juice.
Was
Wait,
that the Sean Daly phrase?
I'm sorry?
Do you remember this? The
What?
Diz, this is pre-Diz. You remember that? You
He
remember
shot his shot and said
no,
that to her?
oh no, they went on a date.
You went on a date
they-
with Sean Daly?
Yeah, he didn't want to do it with me.
No, but something
The
happened.
date or
Huh?
the date or oh,
Yeah,
because
But
it was
didn't-
molten lava.
Wasn't that a quote or something? Didn't he like put his? I'm going to say something super vulgar, but like
I
didn't
don't
he-
know.
Didn't he like touch you somewhere and he said it was like hot molten lava? Wasn't that a quote?
Man,
Oh, I don't know. Does
You
that mean
don't
I'm
remember
warm?
that?
Does that mean I'm warm?
You don't remember
you
that?
know what it means.
Warm and wet?
Come on.
Is that what that means?
I thought that was like the major
Is it?
part
I
of
need
it.
to know if it's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
Oh, okay.
It's a compliment
Well,
for
that was
you.
very nice of him to say that. I don't remember.
Maybe I made that up. Maybe I
Well,
just.
thank you.
I swear, and I don't know how you don't remember that he had some sort of comment about.
I'm going
like,
to tell you
molten lava.
something. I don't remember a lot of things.
In life or from that night.
like prior to, I would say, like me being 30. I don't remember a lot. Like my childhood, I'm not one of those kids that's like, oh my God, I can remember being 10 and being here and doing like, I don't remember. If I see a picture, it might, jog my memory a little bit. But so there's just like a certain point that I just don't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to. It happened. I think it was even before
But
my
that's
time
very
on the
nice
show.
if he did say that.
It was even before my
I
time on the
still
show
don't
with
understand
Drew.
why he didn't want to.
Drew will remember. Drew will remember
can't
the
wait
molten
till he
lava
had a
comment.
touch, right?
I thought that was the case. I thought he kind of put his hand down there and he said it was
Maybe.
hot like lava. I thought that's what I thought I remembered, but maybe I misremembered.
As long as it's a compliment.
I took it.
If it's not, then
took
that
it
would
as
explain why he didn't want more.
Were you were you pursuing him?
No. I think he's great. I don't know him. Now he seems like a pee-whipped.
Well, I don't know what he is right now.
Yeah, he's out of sorts.
I think next week we get him on the line.
Yeah.
And we find out what that molten lava was all
I want
about.
to see these fingers. You got third-degree burns, my man.
See if we can rekindle something. Get him to settle down. The one could have been sitting there right in front of you all this time. You guys would be great
What's
together.
the plant from Little Shop of Horrors?
Exactly.
Audrey or
Yeah,
something?
it's a lot like that.
Maybe she just took off his fingers. Maybe he doesn't even have them anymore.
You guys would look like just side by side. You guys would be like one of the hottest couples in the Bay. Like you guys are made for each other visually. Okay. I tried, Sean. I don't know what you got going on out there. JoJo, I'm not going to tell you the best, even though you are.
No, don't do it.
Thank you for all that you give to us in this building and really the world. We'll be thinking of you and missing you on Friday night. Thank you to everybody who shot their juice.
My world's a little warmer because of that molten lava. In
Thank
life.
you.
Thank you.
The lava queen herself.
The lava
It is a
queen.
heat box. I'm telling you.
Well, clearly. Well, then there must have been some truth to it. I doubt that
Yeah,
I made that up.
I think it's nice.
I don't think I made that up in my head, and it also happens.
But I
to
feel
be
like
true.
most women's, there's heat.
I mean, you can't feel it from across the room like he did. We're going to try and get him on the line next week. JoJo, thank you so much for spending time with us. Judge Juicy at Joanne Petrella on social media. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, it's time to fire up John's Joints. Lots of interesting things to get to. Dude, something is going on in Disney World. I don't know if there is an evil spirit. I don't know what the hell is going on. We need to touch on that. And the phenomenon of the U.S. government just shooting drug boats out of the water is something we need to talk about as well. And also big news. I was sad about it last week. Chili's took away one of the greatest appetizers known to man, and it's proof that if you complain enough, change is possible. All that and much more coming up next in John's Joints. Sign and drive at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. My life has been really changed. I'm walking with a little something extra in my step since I got that Bronco from Furman Ford. If you're in the market for a new truck, or SUV, go see my buddy Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's kickoff the season sales event, you can sign and drive with $0 down payment and $0 security deposit on select new Explorers, F-150s, and Ford Broncos. You've been waiting for the perfect time. It's now, and time is ticking because these deals end on Friday. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. Check them out today on that big, beautiful showroom they got on US 19 in Clearwater at FurmanFord.com. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you. Keep it locked to the bone. More Senning Show on the way.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. You're not too scared to party, are you? Elysian Space Dust IPA presents The Bone's Halloween Takeover on Halloween night. And you're invited, Bone fam. Come hang with your favorite people from The Bone. Party with the Mike Calta Show at Locals from 7 to 9 p.m. Meet up with JP, Monica, and Dizzy at Where's Jubes from 8 to 10 p.m. Kick it with John Senning and Dizzy at the Galley from 7 to 9 p.m. And get down with Drew and Mo at the Emerald from 8 to 10 p.m. Wear your costume and win. Each show will be hosting a $500 costume contest. And don't be scared to make it to the final resting place, which will be at Thirsty First, with a spooktacular performance from the Mike Calta Show Band. Pitbull Toddler at 10:30 p.m. Crawl your way through downtown St. Pete with Elysian Space Dust IPA, if you dare. The Bone's Halloween Takeover on Halloween night.
For more info, go to theboneonline.com.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The ristoranti, restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria, and of course, American touches like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now starting from $229, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
We're definitely going to be late to the concert. I feel like we should be there by now.
I'm just taking a little detour. I gotta fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple towns over where the gas is cheaper.
Are you serious? We're gonna be late for the concert because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is the free cashback app that gets you real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, I can get cash back just for buying the gas I need anyway?
Yes, I use it all the time, and I've made around $200. Now pull over so you can download the Upside app before we miss the concert.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WOW25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank, PayPal, or as a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WOW25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WOW25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code WOW25.
Hurry in for kickoff savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with 0 down, or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by owner assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. insurance. Visit CrownHyundai.com. With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic financing.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Join Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, November 1st for Yankee Hill Day, featuring the innovative and battle-proven suppressors from Yankee Hill Machine. Explore their full lineup of suppressors, enjoy exclusive one-day deals, and meet factory reps who will be on site to answer questions and showcase Yankee Hill's latest tech. Come on out to Shark Coast Tactical for Yankee Hill Day, a day of silencers, savings, and serious fun. There has never been a better time to get over to Shark Coast and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. And don't forget, Will is covering your tax stamp fee. It's Shark Coast Tactical.
Eligibility and results may vary. Does just hearing the word dentist make you nervous? You're not alone. But avoiding dental care can lead to serious health issues, from gum disease to heart complications. At Sage Dental, we believe great care starts with the latest in dental innovation. Our minimally invasive approach means more comfort, faster recovery, and better results every time. From routine cleanings to crowns, oral surgery, orthodontics, and restorations, Sage Dental is here for you. Sage also offers same-day and next-day appointments, so you'll never have to wait for the quality care you deserve. And we work with most insurance plans. No insurance? Not a problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call 800-633-5533. 800-633-5533. That's 800-633-5533.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network. Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, your carrier experts for over 60 years. Go to coxair.com. This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
John Senning. He is dizzy. And he says he has a confession. Usher style. It's the one and only. Man with the flow. Drew Garabo.
Act like you know. He's here on the show. What's up, boys?
You can hear him at 4 o'clock with my main man, Mo.
Oh.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
One stub my toe.
What's your confession?
It's one that's going to make your heart happy. And I think it's going to come very unexpectedly, much like I often do.
Oh, yeah, don't we all? Is it food related?
It is not.
Is it television related?
It is not.
By the way, I meant to text you last night, not to cut off your confession. first episode of Mary. I was going to send you last night, Mary at Kingstown.
Home Alone action? Oh.
Screamy face, screamy face, screamy face, screamy face.
All right.
First episode.
Yeah.
Off the chain.
On it.
Edie Falco is like the new main character. She takes over as the new warden.
I think we all saw that coming.
And she's a dude. She is. You know how Mike kind of had control of the prison with his guy in charge? Mike no longer has control of the prison, and she is not a fan of him meddling around in the prison. So it adds a whole new wrinkle.
Speaking of shows, did any of you guys watch the third episode of?
The Chair Company.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did?
Not yet.
I'm watching.
Are you
tonight.
still behind one?
I'm still behind 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't watch 2 yet?
No.
Oh,
I will tell you,
know.
I did watch it Sunday night after the Dirty Heads show, and I don't really remember much about it. So I might need to hit a rewatch. So it's not food related. It's not television show related.
Nope.
Is it radio related?
No.
Is it sexual related?
No.
Is it?
You're getting warmer, though.
I'm getting warmer. Is it related to Halloween?
No. Colder.
Is it related to Christmas?
Colder still.
All right, I give up.
Okay. You know me, John. I'm an independent dude. I've enjoyed my independence for the last couple of years.
Oh my God!
No! Don't get crazy.
You about to get that on one knee?
Don't get crazy,
dude. No, I
Don't
thought I
get
knew.
crazy.
No, I thought I knew where he was going.
Don't
but,
get crazy.
You set me up for that, though.
I'm sorry, I did.
Yeah,
I
you
realized
did.
as soon as
You
it was
did.
out of it. Don't get crazy.
Yeah, well,
Did you get the save the date text?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got one. There was bad storms last night in Hillsborough County, right?
Okay, yeah, I did see that. I
Yeah.
didn't get any of that.
And Bertie had been at my house on Sunday, spent the night, and then on Monday she was going to take off and go back to Lakeland. But the weather kept her at my place. And when I arrived home last night, she was there, and it was really nice coming home to somebody.
Nice.
I've heard you say this multiple times. This isn't even a confession. Every time this happens, you say the same thing. This is. I mean, I don't know how deep you want to get into this conversation, but you internally fight this.
Yeah.
So my question, because
I can't fight
know
this
all
feeling
of it.
anymore.
What's the other feeling when she's not there?
That's a really good question, actually.
Like when you get home, do you go, damn, get to relax for a bit, peace, no one interrupted? Like what is it?
Yeah,
that is
you
a good question.
You should encapsulate both of those feelings and then try to figure out which one you like more.
Well, I like both of them. I do enjoy in general just being able to decompress in an empty house.
Yeah.
But I just I find myself for the first time, usually when I'm in a relationship with somebody, that new car smell wears off and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, we're way past that though.
But yeah, we're going on 6 years now, and I could get used to that.
Well, and the thing is about Birdie, and this is no diss on any other woman in the world, but like some women are not like her. You know what I mean? And that she is the type that like wants to have a meal prepared for you and wants you to have that feeling when you get home.
Yeah.
So I think that obviously would make the decision when and if you ever decide to make it that much easier. But I feel like the fact you're bringing it up means that you're. You think she's listening? What do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just
what would that look like? Like, what would it just be? I mean, would it be as simple as you going, "Hey,
well,
it's time."
There's not a simple option because she shares custody with her daughter.
Yeah.
And her daughter goes to school in Lakeland.
Yeah, that is a toughie.
And I'm not moving to Lakeland.
But it could be that could be. Is there, and again, I'm just throwing things out here. You brought it up, so I feel liberated. Like, could it be like you start off as like a part-time schedule? Ooh. Like she's there on these days, and then when she's got to do stuff with her child, that she's there.
For the first time in a long time, yeah, I think I'd be open to that.
I love it, dude. It's so funny because before we were coming back from the break, you guys were kind of talking about like wild dating days and things like that. And I had shared a video on my Instagram story recently of a wild night that we had out at Madeira Beach when we saw a Pitbull toddler, and that was probably at like the peak of that era for you, Drew. And I just got to say, where you are now with Birdie, it's just like it's so 6 years. I can't believe it's been 6 years, but I'm a fan of that.
I know you are.
When the time comes, I'll be your number one supporter when it's time to Move her in.
I knew you would be, and that night that you have on video was a pivotal night for me.
Not in a good way?
Not in a good way at all. I met a girl who was connected to some of the dudes in Pitbull Toddler, and as I was walking out of the bar with her, I'll never forget, Josh Maloney's beautiful lady Jen gave me the don't do it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, but guess what? He did.
I blew off the sign.
Yeah.
We still joke about it because Sarah loves the hell out of Jen. I'm like, well, you'll love her even more because she gave me the do not proceed with the girl that I was going home with.
Okay.
And I was like, what does Jen know?
Yeah.
Well, restraining order later. And
I got to say, it is wild. You think about those, you called it a pivotal moment. You think about those moments in your life where it's kind of like a fork in the road. Imagine if just you were maybe a little more sober or a little less horny or whatever it was, and you look at that cut it off motion and you go, oh, damn, what does she know? Let me go see what this is about. And you're like, you know what? We're not going to hang out tonight. That's not going to happen. And then what does? But who knows? Sometimes you got to go through the tough times to get to the promised land. Only rainbows after rain, they say.
They do say that. Only mushrooms after cow manure. Yeah. And I think I had to go through that to do some honest self-analysis to realize why I was attracting drama. And I was. And that girl, it's the minute she said, my favorite band is Typo. Again, I hope she's doing well. If she's listening, I hope you're great. No harm, no animosity, no nothing. Hope you're good. But, man, the minute she was like, yeah, my favorite band is Typo Negative, and I love Peter Steele, the lead singer, I should have gone, well, listen, it's been fun.
She also had juggalo tendencies, too, didn't she?
Whoop, whoop.
Dude, I swear, he texted me the next day. He's like, dude, I hung out with this girl. I said, we're listening to Typo Negative and ICP. And I said, who is this? What's happening here?
We sacrificed a child in my living room.
Yeah, you could that. But,
oh, man.
You know, everybody makes decisions in this life. And look at you.
Oof.
Look at you. How many years has it been since that? Like 8? Probably 7, 8?
7, 8. Yeah, 6, 7.
Now you're almost fully on your way. 6, 7. 6, 7. You're almost on your way to being fully domesticated all these years later.
That's the way it felt last night. And there wasn't even dinner like waiting because I eat my last meal here.
Oh yeah.
And so it was just the fact that she was there. I opened up the door and she was there on the couch. I'm like, damn, it feels.
Look at this. Look at this.
Feels good with you on the couch.
Did you say that?
I think so. And then when she went to leave, I was like,
Oh, I love to hear it, man. I love you guys, and I love her, and she's she's perfect. She's perfect.
Okay, I'll be good.
I can't wait to party with you guys on Friday.
Oh man, what time's the mint shot?
I don't know if you heard me. I hit up Mayor Pete and said, hey, can you first of all make sure you're well stocked on Rumple Mints? Then I said, can we do? I don't want to say exactly what he said because I don't want to promise it yet, but I just think that we will be doing something special with the Rumple Mints around like 7:45.
Yeah.
So if you're in for a Rumpy shot and you're in the building, you're going to be able to do one.
What time you guys start in a carton?
I'll probably be there shortly after 8, so it's going to take me probably a good 2 hours to get through a carton, I would think.
I'm not showing up.
And yeah.
You and Mo, I know Mo's definitely burning heaters.
Oh, yeah.
And
by the time I make my way to the Emerald, dude, I'll be primed for a heater. And then once I step inside the Emerald, it's like, might as well.
You'll be with your people.
Dude, I told you when this all started, and it's not just a funny thing to say. I like being in those smoky dive bars, and it makes it so much more enjoyable if you're just smoking, rather than being like, it really smells like smoke in here. You just get that smoke right inside your lungs and your brain and your body, and you're like, damn, this is the way it was meant to be.
What I was missing.
I'm in hell.
Yeah. I had to have asked that before. Have you ever smoked cigarettes in your life?
Cigarette once that I can remember, and it was in high school, trying to impress a girl, and I was like, oh, this is disgusting. Black and mild. I've had a few.
Yeah, black and mild.
Yeah.
I went through a black and mild phase.
I didn't, but my son will.
Yeah. Oh, will he hit one every now and again?
So they went to Tanqueray's in downtown Orlando, he and his buddies, and he's like, and you could smoke in there. And I looked at him, he's like, well, Derek had a black and mild. And
dude, is black and mild, is that like a thing of the youth? Like, is it like your black and milds in style?
I think so.
I thought it was just,
urban youth.
Yeah,
my son's very urban.
Yeah,
there you go.
I honestly
JoJo and me, not JoJo here. JoJo, my cousin. Yeah. He loves black and milds. We're for sure going to be sharing one. Well, not sharing one, but smoking one on the way to the next one.
I went through a very short period right after I graduated. Well, I was probably still in high school where I was just smoking random things. I smoked Dejarums. I smoked cloves.
Oh, wow.
And what is Dejarum?
That's an Indian cigarette, right?
It's a clove. It's a clove cigarette.
Clove?
And
smoking clove?
Dude, and it would get us just ripped. Like, the thing is a regular cigarette might have done the same thing, but we would just I'd be like, whoa.
It's that nicotine rush, dog.
And then I don't know if either of you know about this. My other phase was the Al Capones, where they're like mini cigars. Like it looks like a cigarette. And then eventually I did go into the Black and Mild phase, which we would empty out half and put weed in there.
Okay.
And then,
a spliff.
A true spliff.
Yeah,
That's if you will.
That's a huge thing when I was up in Canada. Like everyone, that's how they would smoke. Whether it was with blunts or papers, they're like
tobacco.
You got to add what they call blem. You're like, you got to add some blem. I'm like,
why
is that? And I think it's the head rush they like. The
saw-
nicotine with the weed. It's like it rushes, and now like
I saw somebody. I forget who it was. It was like a weed icon. I don't think it was Snoop, but it was somebody recently talking about how they had smoked that way their whole life, and they were like, finally, I had to give up on the tobacco element of it. Like by the time,
it was Busta Rhymes.
Maybe it was. It was somebody who was like, yeah, I finally had to get rid of the tobacco in my weed. Finally, after all these, it does feel a little unnecessary.
My old program director, who we used to golf with in Orlando, he's retired, so I don't mind putting him on blast. He couldn't handle Crippy, and so he would ask for us to blend it with regs, and this was like right when no one's buying regs anymore. He's like, can't you mix that with some regs, bud? It gets me too high out here.
Dude, Crippy, what a great Florida term. I remember moving to Florida and had never, I think up in Michigan, like it was like dro is what they would call that. And it was still kind of new at that point. And I remember coming to Florida and saying, like, let's get some Crippy. I'm like, what is Crip? What is Crippy?
Great term,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
very
I
Florida.
grew up on mids and then water. Like, get
Water?
that water. Yeah, that was when I grew up. Everyone was like, I'm going to get that water. And I was like, I played along. And then I was like, oh, they're talking about like good weed.
Yeah.
That water. Yeah.
It is. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It is directly Florida related because it was Florida OG Kush. The slang term for that was Crippy. So then at some point, people just started calling all good weed in Florida Crippy.
Supervillains have that song, Crippy Weed.
Yeah,
It's
which
great.
it's a great old school Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Florida term.
Crippy.
Dude, have you seen, related but unrelated, have you caught these guys? They just did a Sugar Shack session last night. The Whelan brothers.
I saw that they did a session. I don't know anything about them.
Dude, they're super, super interesting. They're major surf bros. And their music is all like surf music, but they definitely have country influence, but they're super deep gnar shredders. They're from the East Coast, and like all the videos and all the stuff they put out there are all surfing, and I think you'd get a kick out of them. Some of their stuff, let's play. Is this their biggest song? Let's play a little bit of.
I mean, you and I, we shred the gnar.
Yeah,
John.
we do. We absolutely do. I don't know if I've heard the song, so don't judge me.
We got a world of right and wrong, but I prefer just writing songs. Kick back and just get along. Just take it easy.
They're doing something in St. Pete. They're coming to that.
Understood
Bayboro, thank you.
People getting caught up.
I never thought it before. This guy's giving me Jack Johnson vibes.
Oh, definitely.
Looking for
Makes me
love.
want to Jack my Johnson.
John's Joints brought to you by MarijuanaDoctor.com. All this talk about marijuana. You want to get the legit stuff from these dispensaries, the best buds, the best Crippy weed you can find. You got to get your card first. You can get pre-rolled joints. You can get the nugs. You can get disposable vapes, edibles, tinctures, ointments, everything you can think of they've got at these dispensaries, but you've got to get your card, and the easiest way to do it is MarijuanaDoctor.com. You'll pick from one of the 40 locations they've got across the state of Florida. When you book, use the code BONE30. That's going to get you $30 off the initial certification, which comes same day. No waiting by the mailbox or the email box. You'll be shopping that night, taking advantage of those first-time patient discounts. Do it today. What are you waiting on? Go now. It's MarijuanaDoctor.com. Use the code BONE30.
I love this.
Kind of live.
Dude, do you know, this is a random surf thing, and you might not know it. Do you know about I think it's a band, I think the band was called Honk. You know anything about them?
H-O-N-K?
H-O-N-K. Okay.
Are they surfers?
Yeah, they're like this. So this is an old school thing that I guess my dad used to listen to when he was growing up in California, and they were big surfers.
Yeah.
And they did the soundtrack to a surf movie.
Endless Summer?
No, called 5 Summer Stories.
Oh.
And I had only heard about it from my dad ever, and then I thought it was funny because in one of the videos for the Whelan brothers, they were wearing a shirt of this Honk band. But this was my dad used to play this when we were younger. This is them. The very Beach Boys-esque. I think you could say Honk. Blue of Your Backdrop. I think this was their biggest song.
The blue of your backdrop's changing.
This was.
And each new day brings more confinement.
was like early 70s.
Early 70s surf rock.
Yeah, you're in the surfing mix. Dude, they're still alive.
You're in the tube.
They're still. Spotify has they're doing a concert November 10th.
I heard their fans are called honkies.
All right, let's hit some stuff. You sent it to me. I did see it, but it is a big day. We highlighted it last week because I thought it was just so insane. We talked about if you knew Chili's for one thing, what would it be? And maybe it's the ribs, maybe it's the fajitas. For me, it's the damn skillet beef queso. And whether or not that beef is really beef at all, I refer to it as beef pellets. But either way, there's just something about it. When I'm at Chili's, you got to have the salsa and you got to have the skillet beef queso, which they took away. And, man, it seems like there was a period of time where when big companies made changes, they had looked through it and done the research, and it was so thorough that they would never go back on it. And I know a lot of stuff now is political. Like you think about the Cracker Barrels and the other things in this world where people reverse course. This is just about a love for skillet queso because they posted on social media, okay, we hear you in all caps, and we hate when y'all are mad at us. We're working on bringing the skillet queso back to Chili's very soon. We tried to kill it, but you loved the skillet. And the skillet beef queso, for all of those that have been mourning the loss, is coming back to Chili's. So everybody just hold tight.
John, doesn't this smack to you of intentionally knowing they were going to return it? They saw the buzz and the pop that Cracker Barrel got.
Well, I think, you want to know what's crazier than that? I think that Taco Bell has truly mastered this without all of the drama. Because what they do with so many different items, like you think about what they did with the Mexican pizza, what they do with their nacho fries and all of those things, they create scarcity by not having all of that stuff on the menu all the time. So they bring it back for 3, 4, 5 months. They take it away, and then right when it's peaking and everyone's going, where are the nacho fries? Where's the Mexican pizza? They bring it back. So I do not think that's far-fetched at all, that there's this underlying kind of approach of let's create scarcity, let's get people riled up about it, and then I'm sure they'll have a big party and do the Skillet Fest or whatever it's called, and everybody will be lined up at the Chili's with me to make sure they can get their beef queso again.
How about when the hottest thing in the entire United States of America was a Popeyes chicken sandwich? You couldn't find one.
Oh, that was insane time.
That was,
it wasn't even that good.
No, dude, it was so underwhelming.
Yeah.
I remember waiting for like 30 minutes in a drive-thru and finally getting one and going, it's just a Popeyes fried chicken sandwich.
And people turned on Chick-fil-A like, oh my God, we've been eating Chick-fil-A and this is the greatest thing ever. It tastes a little different. And Chick-fil-A was better.
Well, and you realize that, like, you could go to Popeyes, and on some days, like, they may not even have chicken.
Yeah.
Like, it's like from a service standpoint, no offense to the fine folks at Popeyes.
They're fine.
There's not really a competition to be had there. Like, if you walk into a Popeyes, it's not gonna be their pleasure. Let me put it to you like that. It's gonna be that almost, you look back on it, it's almost like a CIA experiment or something. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, what happened at that moment in time that made the Popeyes chicken sandwich probably not just the biggest thing in food, like a genre-crossing news story that people were lined around the block everywhere across this country to get a spicy chicken sandwich. It must have been like a mind control experiment of like, how insane can we make people for anything? And we'll try it with a chicken sandwich.
And why hasn't there been a documentary like on Netflix that explains why that happened and like how their sales since then? How many chicken sandwiches do you think they serve a day? Not many.
It's
not a favorite.
Was that before COVID or was that during COVID?
That's actually a great question.
I want to say it was like 2018, 2019 maybe.
It feels like right before hold on.
2019.
Oh, yeah. So right before
Chicken Sandwich
COVID.
Wars started in 2019.
So you can't blame it on COVID.
Dude, how crazy would it be if they covered it up, but that's how they gave everybody COVID? Dude, they're like,
it wasn't the bats.
Yeah, they're like, let's get everybody obsessed and get them lined up around the block so that they'll eat this sandwich. We'll then put the DNA fabric inside them that we can activate into the China flu. There's something, because there hasn't been a food craze since that chicken sandwich that I think is on the same level with
Nor before. Like I can't even think of anything before that happened where everyone was like, "Oh, I got to have this," but the demand is too much.
That's
People shooting each other in Popeyes drive. I mean, they do that anyway.
Yeah,
but.
people. Yeah. Well, that's just around the Popeyes. You're good to catch a stray at a Popeyes parking lot, depending on the day. Yeah. What a phenomenon! What a phenomenon that was.
Were you a KFC honey barbecue guy?
I did not, and I still haven't at this point in my life eaten a bunch of KFC. I would bet you both hands is probably maybe my entire life. We would, like, if there were like picnics or like events growing up, like it wouldn't be the rarest thing for people to bring buckets of KFC chicken, but it was never like, hey, I'm bringing home KFC for dinner tonight. Like we weren't really, we weren't a KFC or a fried chicken family. We had a Maryland fried chicken in Lapeer that I think we would have every now and again.
Yeah.
But the KFC, my biggest phase of KFC was when the Double Down came around. That was when I went on my own free will the most to get the Double Down with 2 chicken pieces of chicken as the buns with bacon and special sauce.
So the groomer, before he was a manager at Frisch's, was a closing manager at KFC. So when we'd go out or when we'd play tennis or whatever, he'd show up with a bucket of fried chicken in his lap.
Yeah, I was going to say, hole in the bottom of the bucket. Yeah. Like, oh, you got to dig real deep for that bone. Come on, Drewski. You know Coach loves you. Get down to the bottom of that bucket. It's extra greasy down there. Just like Coach likes it. Yeah.
Dark meat.
I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. I know that it could be ethically and probably go against the Constitution and the justice system as a whole. But if you just make the connection between what we see on the streets, and like we always have this conversation about homelessness and like what's going on in a lot of the big cities where you see these zombies that are on fentanyl or heroin or whatever it may be, like there is a connection between that and the story that I'm about to give to you. And for that reason, I may be at peace with it because the U.S. military on Monday struck 4 more vessels that were allegedly trafficking narcotics in the Eastern Pacific Ocean, killing 14 and leaving 1 survivor, according to the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth. The 4 vessels were hit in 3 different strikes. The strike bring the death toll in the campaign against traffickers in the Caribbean to more than 50. The 4 vessels were known by our intelligence apparatus transiting, is that the word? Along known narco trafficking routes and carrying narcotics. 8 male terrorists, as they're calling them, aboard the vessels during the first strike. 4 were aboard the vessel in the second, and 3 in the third. 14 killed, 1 lived. It just, you associate that, like those images, when you see those kind of, heat signature images of the bombs striking the boats, like that's such a thing that you see in wartime. And like you see that in Afghanistan and you see that in places, where we have active wars, not drug traffickers. So I think it feels weird. And I don't know that it totally is above board, but I don't know that it is totally wrong if you want to cut the head off the snake when it comes to terrible drugs finding their way into the United States of America.
When we were in Seattle, we saw so much of the fentanyl fold, which is the homeless people who are addicted to it. They're bent over like they literally walk like this because I guess the fentanyl does something to the spinal column, and they're all hunched over. It's so sad.
Yeah, it is it's again, I don't know where it falls into the rule of war or anything like that. I would just wonder how verified everything is. Like, are there innocents get killed in war every day?
Sure.
But like these people have their kids on the boat. Like, are there people that are just thought they were catching a ride on the boat? I don't really know. And it's so outside of the normal scope of a bombing or a missile or anything like that it feels a little bit weird. But if you want to try and cut off the drug problem like that, stopping it from getting here is a good beginning, I would think.
I would think so, too.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't feel good, though. Like you said, like they're not attacking us per se, but you could make the argument with the proliferation of fentanyl in the United States, they are attacking us.
Well, and I've seen Donald Trump, like, just about as unapologetic as humanly possible. He's like, they said, do you need to enact a war or a declaration of war? He goes, no, we're just going to tell you that if you're bringing drugs in, our direction, you're dead. Like it says, there's no war. It's just you're dead if you're going to bring drugs here. So, will that stop people? It hasn't yet. I mean, there's still people out there in these boats, but I would imagine at some point they'll go, okay, they're just picking these people off as it happens. So maybe we'll stop at least for a little bit.
Yeah, you think they're going after the cartels in Mexico too, because the ones that like behead tourists and stuff?
Dude, I wonder sometimes if that's more of a. I think at the end of the day, if we wanted to just end it, we could. But I've seen videos sometimes of these cartels and the equipment that they have. Like they're not. I think that these Mexican cartels are probably more well-equipped than some of these rogue units that you see in the Middle East. I mean, sometimes those guys are cruising around in the back of little pickup trucks shooting guns. Dude, these Mexican cartels have armored vehicles and pretty much their own military operations. So I don't know if it was a true war. I think that could be a little bit more of a fight than the average person would think. But yeah. I bet that's what's happening.
Yeah, and I bet they're going to retaliate by taking out some tourists too.
Have you seen any of this discussion about them supposedly switching up all of the ranks and people within the ICE operations? Have you read anything about that?
No.
So I don't know that it's 100% verified yet, but there are people within the Trump administration that think that the ICE is not going hard enough, and that right now they're kind of just pinpointing mostly criminals. And there are elements within the Trump administration that think we need to get every illegal out of here. And the thing is a lot of the more horrific videos and stories that you're seeing, they all get attributed to ICE, but that's actually Border Patrol officers that are conducting a lot of those, busts and things like that. So they're talking about putting a lot of the high-ranking officials from the Border Patrol now in control of ICE to go after a broader scope of people, which is crazy at this point, considering it already seems like they're doing quite a bit. We'll see if it ramps up.
They must be real nervous at that Walmart on Waters.
Yeah, man, I would just be nervous. Dude, I just think it's. Dude, I will say when I lived over in West Chase, that was the only Publix that I'd go to where all of the meat was labeled in Spanish as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
get a churro outside and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it is. I know that it was like, get him out. But if you just allow yourself to just have a heart for a second and you're somebody who's here just like working and you have a life and you have a home, like what a scary feeling. Like to just be like, they can bust down my door at any moment. And I know, you pussy ass lid, man, you got to get him out of here. But I mean, if you just have just a small heart for a second, like just imagine you're like, all right, got to go to the store real quick. Hope, my whole family isn't gone and back to Mexico by the time I come back. There's people that work around my neighborhood and stuff like that have been missing for a little bit. I don't know if that's what happened, but if that, like, it's been months that I have not seen them, and that's my only guess, and I don't think that it's that far fetched, to be honest with you.
Well, listen, I've watched a lot of TV shows. Don't start poking around and asking questions.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna try to mind my own business.
Oh man,
not my specialty, but I will try to mind my own business.
And don't you dare cut your hair.
Yeah,
don't do it, dude.
I might go mullet. I might go mullet first.
Okay,
just to keep a little length on the back, but it's just. There's a giant bus arriving here.
Oh, I think you're going to say bug.
No, there's a giant, like a giant tour bus just pulled in.
Here in the building?
Yeah, just pulled into the parking lot. I wonder who's on it.
Maybe it's another NBT legend.
Maybe we can only hope.
I heard the bus. I'm like, ICE.
They were right. They were on standby.
Yeah. Swarm.
We got to live.
When I saw this morning, I thought I was like misreading it, or I couldn't believe that it was actually really what it is. Because the third Disney World guest to die this month has been announced. He was an aspiring football referee, reportedly jumped from the 12th floor of a hotel, the same hotel that this other woman just killed herself in. Matthew Cohn, 28, died by suicide at the Contemporary Resort Hotel in Orlando. Pictures on his Instagram show the native of nearby Winter Garden wearing his referee uniform. What are we missing? What is...
Isn't that a destination spot for that?
Well, I mean, there had been people doing it, but my question is why? Like, what? Like, it can't be the only place with a 12th floor balcony. Like, what is it about this hotel at Disney that has so many people going there to kill themselves?
I hate to say this, but it is so disgustingly selfish to do that, knowing that so many families and children vacation there. This dude, I think, was a copycat thing. He's like, look at the attention that this lady got. My life is desperate. I need to do something and go out with a bang. And
but there had been others, too.
Yeah.
There had been
I think he said it. I think it's the attention thing. I think when we think Disney, we think the happiest place in the world. Families are going to be there. It's one of the safest places, you would assume. People do this. Now people are talking about their death, and that's, I think, ultimately what they want.
Ugh.
Yeah, last Wednesday night, he checked into the Contemporary Resort Hotel and paid for a room with cash before jumping off the 12th floor the following day.
Who pays for a room with cash besides hookers?
I didn't even think you could
Why
do
pay
that.
for the room when you're dead?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, you get in a second.
That's true.
It'd be like, hey, can I just kind of I just sneak on the elevator? That's a good. Well, you're going to be dead, so your money doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, and this was earlier in the month. Disney superfans Summer Equets 31 did the same thing. Went to the Contemporary Resort, and it's just it's weird. And when you go back to the other people who have done it there as well, you do just wonder, like, what's drawing people to this place in the happiest place on earth to do it. And again, I think maybe the proximity here says copycat, but just the string of them out of all the places you could do it is wild.
For sure, the top 3 worst places. It would be Disney, and then what's that place that everyone goes that's like just like an orgy? It's like an event they go to. It's not a Disney.
I was very skeptical. Fantasy Fest?
No.
Freaknik?
No, it's in Jamaica or something.
Oh, that's
hedonism.
Hedonism.
Yeah, I've been there.
2 worst places: Disney and hedonism.
It is an orgy.
You're ruining everyone's fun.
Yeah, that is true. It's hard to get a boner when there's dead bodies laying around, depending on who you are. That's where Drew got his balls painted up.
Yeah, that is hedonism. That's where I got my sack painted.
Yep, it's always a fun memory to go down, and there's like a nude water slide where everybody looks at people going naked down the water slide.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that because of what's going on in Jamaica about our trip there, and I imagine the Bone does a trip to hedonism.
Oh my God!
We take listeners and like people swing and bang.
They did that. They did that at the
Real Radio. It was a radio station trip.
Yeah, SBK. Who? Anybody else we know?
Me, SBK, Tuttle,
Burke Brigade in the house.
Burke was not yet at the radio station, I don't think.
Dude, SBK always told the story so great because he like talks about walking up to the pool and he's like, there's a big crowd sitting around, and he's like, he kind of like breaks through the crowd and he finally gets up there and there's Drew getting his sack painted. Like it's like, they like do face painting for children. Yeah. It's like that at hedonism, except they paint. Was it like a cowboy on one nut and a Rastafari on the other?
What a memory you've got.
Dude,
I wasn't there for
a photo or something?
No,
he's got a photographic memory when it comes to my nuts.
Yeah, anything pertaining to Drew's body, I just remember very, very closely.
I was there for all of 10 minutes, and we just like went out by the pool. My friend Mary Beth was like, I want to paint your sack. I was like, I want to let you.
Let's go, girl.
And right when I thought I was going to pop a chub, I'm like, uh-oh, this is starting to tickle and feel a little good. I look, and there's SBK, no shirt on in the water. I'm like, well.
Oh, there it goes again.
No boners.
Oh, it went inside me. Not SBK.
Whoa.
Do not go anywhere. We got a couple more joints to fire up on the backside. I've been holding on to this for days, Drew, and I'm sure you've seen it. I'm not sure if Mo hit it yet, but it has to do with uncontacted tribes and how these social media losers, for lack of a better term, are going to wipe them off the face of the earth. We'll do that. And another thing, Drew Garabo-centric, I'll just say a beverage that I believe is near and dear to your heart that's been hard to find is coming back to a shelf near you. We'll do that and a bit more. Coming up next on the back half of John's Joints. Keep it locked to the bone.
Is it Clamato?
I'm not telling you.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crash at Pinellas Rosary Road at Missouri Avenue. Minor to moderate backup on both roadways. Alternate 19 or Pinellas Avenue still delayed north and south around East Curlew Place. In Hillsborough, still have 275 north off-ramp to Bierce. A little congested. Earlier crash there. Nebraska Avenue south headed into downtown. About a 10-minute backup. Earlier incident toward East Twig Street. This is Eric with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Save big on our entire truck lineup during Toyota Truck Month. Drive a new Tacoma for $279 per month. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get our best price instantly. When you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, we make it happen.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Sun, Toyota of Newport Richey.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. stock exchange.
But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
At BrandonHonda.com, we've simplified the way you can buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Visit BrandonHonda.com to unlock the best price on any vehicle in stock. Plus, get your guaranteed credit approval, a real offer on your trade, and calculate your payments right online. And all vehicles come with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Right now, you can buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. Save yourself the hassle and get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0151 for more information.
Nothing makes sports more exciting than betting on them, and you can do it right now at Hard Rock Bet. I'm talking baseball, World Series baseball. The NBA is back, and of course, NFL football. The Hard Rock party is on, and you're on the guest list. Sign up and bet $5 on any game, and if it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. All you need to do is download the app or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Whether it's the roar of the crowd or the laughter of family, don't miss a moment. With 26 locations across Tampa Bay, Audibel Hearing is here to help you hear better, live better. And as a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we know every sound matters. Audibel Hearing. Hear better, live better.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites.
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.us/Dream Kitchen. Dream the possibilities.
It's the Bone Halloween Takeover in downtown St. Pete, presented by Elysian Space Dust. Party with the Mike Calta Show, JP Show, Senning, Dizzy, Drew Garabo live at locations throughout the night like Locales, The Galley, Where's Jubes, The Emerald, and Thirsty First, where Pitbull Toddler will perform live. Visit theboneonline.com for details. Elysian Space Dust. Dust if you dare.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
Meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mix of sun and clouds for this afternoon. We'll see that daytime high into the mid-80s. Tonight, just some scattered clouds, a seasonal night with an overnight low down to about 65 degrees. We do have a cold front heading our way on Wednesday. Ahead of that front, partly cloudy, mild daytime high of 80 degrees before that cooler weather works its way in for the end of the work week.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
If you haven't already, make your plans. Friday night, the Bone takes over downtown St. Pete. We'll be everywhere. From Bayshore, up, down, back around. You can see me and Dizzy from 7 to 9 at the Galley. Drew and Mo, we're going to be hanging out at the Emerald from 8 to 10. The final resting place at 10:30 at Thirsty First. It's going to be a hell of a night, a hell of a time. You better be there. John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. You know, the greatest car wash in the whole wide world with those long wash tunnels. We're just going to make sure your car is truly clean. These spacious vacuums that allow you to get into every nook and cranny and all those little French fry nuggets and all that baby hair that falls out. You want to be able to suck it all up without bumping into your neighbor? Well, you can at Bubble Down. They got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. The unlimited plan, the only way to keep your car clean every single day. Find your way in. You will have the cleanest car in town every time. Bull down.
Is this song a double entendre for swinging, or is it just she was swinging in the front porch swing?
I don't know. It's weird to think when did swinging become a thing? Like, were people calling it swinging in the 80s and the 70s?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
then maybe. He would have had to have been an early enlister.
Is that John Anderson?
John Anderson, yeah.
The song came out in 80 or 81, I believe.
When did swinging become a thing?
I'm going to say 74, 75.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Okay, this can't wait. When did I need to put sexual swinging? Because this is giving me like swing. This is giving me
Swing
like
sets?
It's like a swing. Sexual swinging, especially the modern form, became popularized in the 1970s through practices like key parties, which were an outgrowth of the sexual liberation movement of the 1940s and 1950s. 1970s saw the peak of cultural phenomenon with activities like what's a key party? Is that a Coke thing?
Everybody at the party throws in like you take a key.
The guys put the keys in.
And then you got to find the person who matches your lock, or what, like the ladies have a lock.
Oh, that's how it works. I thought they just pick out a key.
No,
and then they go home with that guy or whatever.
I believe the ladies have a lock and the dudes have a key, and the guy has to find the lock that opens the key that opens her lock.
I'm really trying to just figure out like when that term became a thing. Oh, later in the 60s, the height of the free love movement, the activities associated with swinging became more widespread. In the 1970s, some referred to it as the swinging 70s.
Oh, swinging 70s.
So, I mean, you may be onto something. Maybe John Anderson was into the lifestyle.
Could have been out there on the front porch of the swing, just a swinging.
Oh, Seminole Wind style, baby. man, this is such a bummer because I know we talk about these tribes in the past and just how cool and insane it is when we think about how built up everything is in this world, really, that there are still uncontacted indigenous tribes out there. And would you believe if we didn't need a reason to dislike social media influencers anymore, they may be the reason that uncontacted indigenous tribes are ultimately wiped off the face of the earth. As growing contact by social media influencers spreads diseases as well as them wiping out forests, according to the landmark new report, at least 196 such groups remain, half of whom could be wiped out in less than a decade. A London-based indigenous rights organization is speaking out about social media influencers who show up and try to contact these tribes, and it is so easy for them to catch it. Like, you don't even have to be sick. Like, you could be carrying something on your body, and they have no ability and no immune system to fight a run-of-the-mill cold or anything, that it's enough to wipe out entire tribes. The communities, most of which are the Amazon basin, with Brazil accounting for 124 of the 196 in existence, are self-sufficient and resilient, but it takes one visit. Even missionaries, they think they're doing God's work.
Yeah.
They often show up and can spread these diseases. Minors, not minors like the Jeffrey Epstein type, minors like getting in there to find stuff, they don't even need to actually contact them, but just being in and around the areas that they inhabit can spread diseases that are slowly wiping them off the face of the earth.
So just a quick question. If you were accidentally to contact these untouched people,
Okay.
they don't speak your language.
Yeah.
How would you approach them? Like, what would you like?
Like what kind of hand motions?
Yeah. Do you go like outstretched hands to show you're not carrying any weapons?
Yeah.
What do you do? You're a
You did
tugger,
an
I know.
accent, but I got in trouble already for that.
You're
So.
probably tug.
I was just gonna say, Dizzy, you're already getting fired for the commercial, so you might as well
Yeah.
do your best indigenous tribe click-clacking voice you can. Yeah, I don't know what you do. Because what do they know? You go heart. You get like heart to you.
But what if that means like I want to give you congestive heart failure?
Heart. Do you? Yeah, I don't even know what you would.
I come in peace.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work.
Okay.
A gift, like having something, but then what do they even?
Yeah.
It would have to be almost like a dead animal or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that they would kind of understand.
Yeah, like a boar or something.
You're presenting them with some sort of offering or something, because I don't know what they would understand.
No, and the minute those missionaries get even close on their canoes, the spears start coming out and the arrows, you know?
There's I don't know if it's like a very famous movie, but wasn't there like a famous documentary about some missionaries that like it was their life's work to contact this tribe, and they showed up and they immediately just killed them all?
Yeah, I forget what that was.
It was like tip of the spear or something like that.
Sounds right.
Something spear related. It's just they're chilling. Like like if they are there and they're okay, like you're not going to make their life any better. You're not going to be able to do something for them that they're not already doing on their own. They don't want contact, and they probably want to kill you. And not to mention, even if you're trying to help them based on this information, you're going to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did see, I think down in South America in the rainforest, where they left a bunch of mobile devices, and within weeks they were all addicted to porn.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You point at the finest one and you go to the guys. Nice.
You like
and they're
this?
like, oh, this guy gets it.
like
chicken dicks, you like?
I remember we talked about this one last April. Indian police arrested an American YouTuber who visited an off-limits island in the Indian Ocean and left an offering of a Diet Coke can in an attempt to make contact with a reclusive tribe, which is known to shoot at outsiders with bows and arrows.
Diet Coke, ain't it, sis?
Yeah, an American missionary was killed in 2018 after trying to make contact with the tribe. I get, like, you want to spread the word, but there's so much work to do around the world to have to go to a place where these people don't even know what you are or what's going on. Like, go into a neighborhood that needs a little bit of help and try to help them find Jesus rather than going to a tribe that probably just wants to murder you.
Yeah, those tribes have been doing fine for centuries without Jesus. Nothing against Jesus.
Yeah. JC.
And Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
Diet Coke, what about a Big Mac? What do you think they would do if you showed up like with a carton and you just open it up? And
But I bet you something like that could kill them. I'm talking crazy, but
From its deliciousness.
Dude, if you don't eat McDonald's for like 5 years and then you eat a Big Mac, you're probably going to crap your pants.
Oh, dude.
Imagine if you've never had a Big Mac and you eat it, you probably would get dysentery or something.
I remember because I didn't know how cheat days work, and I remember when I was doing the punch out, I was strict diet, and then one day I was like, my trainer's like, have a cheat day, enjoy yourself. And I came back and I was like, he's like, what do you eat? And I was like, I had some McDonald's. Blah, blah. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I cheated. He goes, that's not what it means. It just means you break your diet off of that and you indulge in stuff, but it doesn't mean you go to the opposite end and just eat like crap. I'm like, that's your fault, trainer.
Yeah, he should have told you.
Yeah. You took it too far. And I did want to mention to you, I didn't remember for a fact, but wasn't your thing, your soda? I know you're not a big soda drinker, but wasn't the soda that you love Diet Cherry Coke?
Love it.
Dude, it's back. It had been disappeared forever. Diet Cherry Coke made a brief limited time comeback in retro cans and bottles at select retailers over the summer. It was a test run because now Coca-Cola issued a formal announcement of the return of Diet Cherry Coke, which I knew you were a fan
Thank you for remembering that. Yeah, when I go to the movies now and I get the freestyle, I do the Cherry Coke Zero, which is good, but there's just something about that Diet Cherry Coke that was amazing.
See, I don't get that because I don't get the people that like Diet Coke. Like the Coke Zero is such an advancement on diet soda.
I agree.
But I guess there are the people that like something about the diety flavor going on.
I figured it out. Instead of street magic, David Blaine goes and does magic for them. See how they react to that.
Dude.
Sing some of the magic.
Dude,
they would kill him within seconds.
By the way,
you've got a coin behind your ear.
Tied up and headed to a fire.
Who are we talking about it with? Who are we talking? It might have been with Danielle last week where we were talking about the Dr. Oz, or the mentalist Oz. So just by chance, did you see he's doing the circuit again? He just went on 60 Minutes last night, and he just did an episode with Bert Kreischer. And tomorrow I'll have the audio of him on 60 Minutes where he explains what he does. And it's so, even the lady says, this is so creepy because he says, he goes, I can control you. He said, I am the puppet master. And by doing this, this, and this, I can get you to think what I want you to think. Man. And then like he does this thing where he kind of looks over and she looks too. He goes, that's the easiest example that I can show you. I looked there and you looked there. Exactly what I wanted you to do. And those guys are, like he said, it's elevated magic, but ultimately it's real. Like there's not a trick.
I saw him with Russell Wilson of the Giants now, and he said he doesn't read his mind, he reads people.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip? He found out, he knew that Russell Wilson had a poster of Shania Twain on his wall when he was a kid.
Dude, the stuff that he knows is insane. It is scary.
That feels like you could find that with research, right?
Yeah,
you just
maybe.
find a random tidbit in an interview. Like I'm sure if I really might be a project, I could find out something unique about your childhood and your room or something.
But he can also tell people's he can also tell people's bank account pins.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
That's
Like
different.
he can give you, the address of your high school girlfriend. Like things that are just crazy. All right, we got to go.
That don't impress me much.
Don't go. Ooh, that's a good Shania reference.
Thank you.
Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next with a cat named Mo. The best in afternoon entertainment, taking you all the way to 7 o'clock. But before we get out of here, we love it. We'd love to tell you about our buddy. He's Jeff Borum.
Our buddy Jeff Borum's going to help you sell that home, and you might not even listed it for sale yet. He's got qualified buyers. How does he do it? He's Jeff Borum.
There are so many different things that Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty, can do for you when you're in the market. One of the things, if you're going for sale by owner or you need to sell quickly, they might be able to give you a cash offer on your home. Very reasonable. If you need to sell quickly, Jeff and his team know the area. There's so many different variables going on in the Tampa Bay real estate market right now, from storm cleanup, to people moving about town and moving out of the state. You want somebody who knows the school districts and all the details. That is Jeff Borum with Team Borum.
Team Borum is powered by eXp Realty, and Jeff will give you options: buy your home, sell your home, rent your home. They move units. They're more successful than any real estate company in the entire state. Google them right now, and you can be packing tonight. BORHAM for Team Borum.
Thank you, Diz. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, JoJo. The juice is. Oh, by the way, we found out we didn't know for a fact if it was her molten lava or if it was Kayla's molten lava in between her legs.
Knowing both of those ladies, I would not be surprised to find out that both of them had warm private parts.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. But thank you to JoJo. We'll be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. We got our buddy Just Call MOE in the building. We'll see you then. Goodbye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL, is sending you to see the Bucs play in Buffalo. It happens November 16th, and the trip includes hotel, airfare, and tickets to the game. To enter, just scan the QR code at participating locations. Visit BudLightFootball.com for complete details. It's Baker, Allen, and you. You should probably start practicing jumping through plastic tables now, just so you're ready when you get there.
This'll only hurt for a minute.
Win a trip to see the Bucs in Buffalo from Bud Light at 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, a crash I-4 westbound on the off-ramp to Park Road. Off-ramp left lane blockage presently, road ranger there. Interstate volume overall is normal there. Moderate backup Fowler Avenue, a wreck eastbound and westbound traffic affected west of 56th Street. Delays overall are piling up, but look to mostly be standard afternoon drive backups on your main routes. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
80 years of Florida Blue doing good in Florida. Of offering access to affordable quality health care. Of putting people over profits. Reinvesting in member health benefits and local programs. 80 years of navigating health challenges together. Changes to health insurance are here, but our commitment to you will never change. Get resources at floridablue.com/followtheblue. Florida Blue, your health solutions partner. Policies have limitations and exclusions. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
It's October, and that means Crunch Fitness has offers so good they're spooky. Right now, join for just $1 plus get 30 days free. With membership started at only $9.99 a month, Crunch Fitness is so good it's scary. No, it's spooky. $1 to join plus 30 days free. Enter code SPOOKY at crunch.com. With world-class group fitness classes, certified personal trainers, and over 500 locations nationwide, join for just $1, get 30 days free. Membership started at $9.99 a month. Go to crunch.com, enter code SPOOKY. Ooh, scared myself. Hurry, offer ends 10/31. Get crunched.
It's Gear Up time. Academy Sports and Outdoors is now open in Lakeland. Need a football jersey that says my team is unrivaled and so is my dry rub? We got you. A fishing reel that says, sorry, I can't take your call. I'm at the lake. We got that too. How about a new pair of kicks that scream, I'm not sweating, I'm glistening with confidence.